Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome to Oblivion Remastered, the Let's Play adventure where we're continuing to make our way through the wonderful video game that is Oblivion, the world of Cyrodiil, the Oblivion Crisis, as horrible spawning demons. No, hold on, let me rewind and let me reorganize those words into a sentence that makes sense. Horrible demons are spawning into Cyrodiil, causing mass mayhem and destruction, murder and death. It's all chaos and disarray. It's entirely up to us to revert things back to the way they should be and restore peace and order to my new empire, because Martin is not going to make it through the game. Let's be honest. He's not made for this, okay? He's a soft boy. We've seen him in armor at the end of the last stream. He's too soft for this. We're going to have to step in as Emperor. We got Jake Yates in the YouTube chat. Thank you for joining. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, if y'all didn't catch Thursday's stream, here's where we're at. We went to go collect a Welked Stone for Martin as part of the ritual to open the gate to Mankar Cameroon's special realm, where we can then retrieve the Amulet of Kings, which will then make Martin the Emperor, and we can close the gates of Oblivion, or some convoluted nonsense like that. And we got distracted with a schizophrenic guy who definitely thought he was being followed around town. He was not, and then he tried to kill us when we told him, because he assumed we were part of a conspiracy. It was a whole gang stalking thing. In fact, that took up most of the stream. Honestly, was just wandering around town here dealing with that. And it was worth it. It was a ton of fun, but now that that is behind us, we're going to focus again on the plot. So where we left off with Martin after we dropped off the Welked Stone is he wants to negotiate with the Countess of Bruma to allow, intentionally, an Oblivion gate to be opened here, alright? And then we can go inside and we can get the final piece that we need, which is one of the great sigil stones. We've gotten a ton of sigil stones from closing gates. This needs to be a great sigil stone. So we need a great gate in order to accomplish that task. Before we do that, though, we want to go around and get allies for Bruma. This is going to be the quest that brings everyone on the map together to help defend Bruma after we open this gate. We've done a few of the cities, so we've knocked Coral out. Alright, we've knocked out Skingrad. So now we've got Kvatch, which is going to be a difficult one, I think. The city was burned to the ground. It was mostly destroyed. And now we have to go back and convince them to send guys up to Bruma. Anvil, we need to tackle. Breville, and then way down here we have Leowian. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Up here we've got Scheidenhall, possibly. And then the Imperial City itself. So I figured we'd get started from here. We're already in Skingrad. It's where we left off last time. We might as well just fast travel back to Kvatch. Just south of that gate, which I think the last time we were there, we saw that there was a new gate open near Kvatch. I'm not sure if it was the same gate. I hope not. But I assume we know how this is going to go down. It's going to go down like the last two, where every single town we go to where we try to ask for aid, they're just going to tell us they can't help us until we close their Oblivion gate. Presumably Kvatch has another one. This guy's probably going to yell at us about it.
Why have our gods forsaken us?
Or he's just going to cry about it and be sad. That's fine.
Why have our gods forsaken us?
I'm trying not to talk to you right now, man. Not sure why we decided to re-enter conversation. Playing some D&D today. Let's go! No. There's no such thing as too much D&D in a week. Alright? Any amount of D&D is a good investment in the life. Yes! Thank you. Jake Yates is correct. Make sure to wish your mothers a happy Mother's Weekend. And then tomorrow a happy Mother's Day. Make sure you got them something and that you're not still trying to figure it out last second. Because you always forget. And this is always the situation you're in every year. So much so that at this point you're not even really thinking about it. It's just pretty par for the course that you're like, oh yeah, I got to figure out something between now and tomorrow, you know. Not that I can speak from that position personally. I'm interested to see what the inside of this town looks like. We've not been back to Kvatch in a while. It's been at least weeks. It's pretty much the same. It's still on fire and still in ruin. That's not great. I kind of hoped over the course of the game they would rebuild. I thought that would be a nice touch. That hasn't happened yet. Doesn't mean it's never going to happen. It's just as of right now, it's still a mess and in ruin. Who do I need to talk to around here? Who is in charge of this place? Actually, I have no idea. Is it the guard that we left off with before? I feel like anyone who would have been in charge is probably dead now. Like that guy? He probably died a long time ago. He probably wasn't even here for this. I think it is going to be these guys go, oh, interesting. Oh, they're back. Okay. I'm here. Don't worry. Is there another gate or something? We just kind of stumbled into this. Perhaps we should have been sneaky. Maybe that would have made more sense. I thought it was like the dinosaurs. I didn't realize there was a whole army in here. Otherwise, I might have approached more stealthily. Let's lure them all out. You know what? Our guys can't die if these guys are following me across a bridge. Okay, the plan is flawless. Get the dinosaurs first. This is great. We'll just keep kiting them. They've stopped shooting fire at me. I don't know if it's like an angle of attack sort of a situation, or if it's more so because they've used up all their magic. Oh dear. Okay, no. Now we're in a bit of a pickle here. Let's go back this way if we can, because we're all alone trying to fight these things now. And then let's also have a moment to have a look at our inventory and see if we've got anything that's going to cure us up real quick. Because, my gosh, we're in a bad way here. We're looking for cure self, restore fatigue, restore health. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do for right now. You! Help me out here, buddy. Remember that time I helped you free Kvatch? Help me not die in Kvatch, please. It'd be very much appreciated. I mean, we could... Look, we have plenty of potions. We could probably tank this ourselves. I don't want to. You know, I feel like it needs to be a... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It needs to be a group effort. Also, yeah, I am about to die. Where's Fortify? Restore Endurance. Restore Health. Restore Health again. Okay, no, we're fine. All right, no need to panic. He's here. He's helping us out. We're knocking him out. Everything's fine. Let him get the killing blow on that one. Or I'll do it, whatever. Oh! So, what was that all about, man?
Well met.
It's been a while. Aid for Bruma?
I have few enough men to spare, but you have more than earned our help.
Oh.
I will send what aid I can. Bruma must not share the fate of our city.
Okay, well that was easy. That's good to hear.
Bye.
Do you just stand in this courtyard now by yourself? Are you actually... He was supposed to follow us into this building as part of the quest line, but the game is broken. So he just stood out here and kept telling us to take the courtyard. Well, I guess we have now officially taken the courtyard. Looks like everyone else here died in the defense of the place, which is a tragedy. But, I mean, look, let no corpses go uninvestigated. We're going to take everything from the dead, even our fellow soldiers here, because they've got gold that they don't need anymore. And is it going to go towards repairing Kvatch? Yeah, maybe, but not anymore, because I'm using it for my own ill-gotten gains. Cool. Well, hold on. No, get those arrows. Desperately need more arrows. Always need more arrows. Well, we've knocked this one out. I assumed there would be more involved in Kvatch. I don't know why I thought that, based on the fact that the city's on fire, and there are, in fact, no Oblivion gates within sight. But I definitely just kind of assumed there would be more to this. But no, we swept right in. We cleaned the place out, and I think we can just leave now. Can we get out over here, or do we have to go back through the church? Is it possible to sort of get over all of this wreck and ruin? Can I jump? Oh my gosh, I can. But unfortunately, there is an invisible, like, force field here. I think we do have to pass back through the church, which is a shame. Also, I don't think it's actually a church. I think it's a temple to Akatosh, maybe? And I don't really remember where it is. It's this building here. I think that's the door. Goodness me. 15 hours of D&D. That's a lot. Okay, that is a lot of D&D. I won't lie. That's quite a bit. But, like I said, is there ever too much? Is there ever too much D&D in a week? You know? I mean, 15 hours a day would be the ideal amount, quite honestly, based on the one time that I played. I will say, playing D&D took a lot longer than I thought it would. I don't know why in my mind I thought it was going to be like, oh yeah, the guys are going to come over. I think I've told the story the one time I hosted D&D, and then they immediately disbanded the party afterward and went their separate ways. I don't think it had anything to do with me hosting. I think they were already just like going to break for the summer, and then they just never got together again because I think they started like graduating college and getting married and things. But I invited them all over to my house. I was like, yeah, I'll host here. I'll join the game. Had a great time. About 4 hours in, I was like, this is going longer than expected. And around the 6.5 hour mark, I was like, when are they going to leave? How long do they intend to be here? How long do they do this for? I think they met. It might have been like every other Saturday or something like that. So I guess they had a lot of play to get in. I guess they just had a lot of play. It's a good time, though. We've talked about like the members who are still around. We're like, we should do another game. I was like, yeah, that'd be fun. But do I really want to spend like 7 to 8 hours every couple of weeks? No, I think we need to get it under control. Okay. We're not going to bother trying to close that random gate there, because I just don't think it's going to be related. And in fact, what we're going to do moving forward is we're going to go ask the people in the towns if they want me to close their gates, and only then will we actually go and close the gates. We've learned the valuable lesson that just closing random gates around cities can only lead to painful disappointment when you realize it wasn't the correct gate, and you've now had to close 4 gates for a single city, which we've had to do a couple of times. This is a Way Shrine of Akatosh. What does this do? Continue your penance to earn the gods' forgiveness. Okay. Well, I don't know what that means. We've not been here before. This is a new town that we were approaching. I've already forgotten which one this is. I think there was 2 in this direct... No, Kvatch was the other one, so this is Anvil, isn't it? Yeah, we've already passed Kvatch. This is the beautiful, sprawling metropolis of Anvil, with a couple of lovely ruins kind of dotted around it. Looks like 3 in total. Well, that one over there might not be a ruin. That actually looks like some sort of a castle or a keep of some variety. So I don't know if that's where the royals live. This is Fort Strand, which so far all I see here are wolves. Doing some hardcore parkour. I've completely cooked it. We're not going... Oh. Hi. Hello. Whoa, easy does it there. Easy does it. This place sucks. I just came by to see if you would help Bruma. Not know what I was getting myself involved with, obviously. Take that. You got anything useful on you? I'll take back my my arrows. And that mithril, yeah, I'm going to take that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to leave you topless, but I'm going to go try to sell that for some coin. You know, we got to make up for the trip. We've spent a lot of money on our way here. You know, a virtual Howdy Folks D&D. Actually, that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, that sounds like it could be a great time. Do you want to be the dungeon master? I have no experience dungeon mastering. Okay, and we'll do, I'll play Brashiat Cub. I'll do the role of Brashiat Cub. Someone else can be Raymond Card. Someone else can be Ralphius Aerith, the wizard. And the goal is we got to track down Iroth because he's not been paying Raymond Card. Yeah, that would be great. 10 out of 10 golden experience. Who else is there? Oh, wait, did we just leave town? Wait, now hold on. No, this is where we want to be. I think we probably need to go up to the castle. I don't know why it prompted us to go in town in the first place when it definitely looks like the castle is in a different structure, or like in a different sort of cityscape thing. This is a temple, probably another Akatoshi temple. Is that what you would call them, Akatoshi?
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach.
Well, what happened?
We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished.
Oh, dear. Oh, we heard about this. We heard there was an attack on the chapel back in Kvatch in, like, stream number 2 or 3. Tell me more about the Anvil Chapel attack.
It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond
Man,
me.
I know how to sneak around you guys. It's not that hard.
Some kind of unholy doom visited upon us.
You think like an Oblivion gate opened inside of the chapel?
We'll be ready if the Daedra decide to attack. Don't worry.
Okay, but will we be ready to, you know what?
You too.
Maybe this one breaks the mold. Maybe this one is not go close a gate for us. Maybe this one is, I can't help you right now. There's been a horrible, vicious murder that's taken place around here on our citizens. And we need you to go investigate it and figure out what happened. It could be. It could be. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the case. It looked a little dark. I don't know if I can handle this much light, though. It kind of hurts my eyes. I'm kind of looking over at the screen now. I mean, we could just, like, really crank it up there. I feel my pupils dilating. I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to say no. That's a bit much. Maybe like a happy middle ground. Yeah, we'll see how long my eyes can stand that. I adjusted my light up here so that it is lower and hopefully shines on my eyes now so that my eye, it's not completely like blocked off by the cap as it has been. But unfortunately, that does mean there's a lot of light like now streaming into my eyeballs, which I'm very sensitive to. I think we've learned in streams past. It really messes with my eyes after a while. There we go. The love interest from the monkey game. Everyone keeps talking about that. I guess my memory's not what it used to be. I don't remember having a love interest in the monkey game.
What?
Don't bind me. I'm just heading inside here. I remember there was a bunch of beautiful spider women. Don't get me wrong. I remember that. I don't remember necessarily any of them being my love interest, though. I mean, I was interested in love with all of them, but who wouldn't be, honestly? Beautiful, beautiful Chinese spider women. Come on now. Hello. I'm here to ask for help with the Bruma.
I am Ilona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers.
I would like aid for Bruma.
I would like to send help to Bruma, but I cannot risk weakening Anvil's defenses with that Oblivion Gate open outside the city.
I don't remember there being an Oblivion Gate open outside the city,
You
but
too.
okay. Well, at least now we know. Put that bow away. We gotta stop running around with that thing like lunatics. Okay, we're definitely presenting a very sort of threatening aura whenever we run around just like wielding a bow ready to go. It's very convenient, though, if you need to do combat. I'll say that if you're being jumped by something, it's much better to have the bow out already. So here's the thing. The game's prompting me to run back through town, but I'm pretty sure I can just, like, hop across here and go across this river and just not go through town. And I think it's fine. Where is this Oblivion Gate located, though? Oh, see, yeah, now it's like, oh, yeah, no, you're outside the city. It's fine. It's over here. It's a green arrow now. I'm not saying we should have seen it, but I am saying I'm surprised we didn't. Alright, it's clearly not the one we rode past on our way in. Is it just gonna, like, pop into existence up here? Is that the problem? We do need to be careful. Oh. Well, they're mounting a horse and maybe heading towards it? Are they gonna aid us? We know that this thing's streaming out of the Oblivion portal as soon as we get close to it. So we want to be mindful of that. The one boss lady that you took forever to beat because you didn't want to hurt her. Hey, look, there's the Oblivion portal. Yeah, no, I don't remember that. Oh, her. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, listen, I was trying to defeat her. I don't like getting stuck on bosses. You know, there's definitely no intention in my inability to defeat her. If I land another hit, will it be considered? Oh, I can't even hit this thing. Well, Jake, wait till you have a look at one of these things up close, okay? We'll talk about simping. Are these arrows just like going astray? What is happening? Check this thing out. Like, imagine going into battle just like that. My goodness. Take those fire salts. Alright. Nope, I see you two. I don't know what you are. Are you a burning rock? Are you not a person? Oh, you're a corpse! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's probably very disrespectful. There's actually a lot of these things, these flame atronachs all over the place. This one doesn't seem to know that I'm here. We don't actually have to fight them all. I just know that they will be here when we come back. And if we take them out now, we won't have to deal with them later. Oh, goodness me. Got a little surge of speed there. Okay. In we go. We've been through enough of these to know that this is going to be, well, we know what to expect. There's going to be 3 towers. We got to find our way to the top of one of them with a beam of light in it. Oh, heavens. This is new. Whoa. Okay, that was a little freaky. That was a little scary. Oh, there's 1 tower. No, there's not. Well, we're going to assume it's the big one dead ahead. We just got to find the door now. Typically, following the road has never not worked for us, so I think that's probably going to be what we need to do here, is just follow the road and see where that gets us. How's the game go? Well, first off, welcome to the chat. Game's going swell. Game's going real swell. We're trying to get aid for Bruma right now. Just closing a bunch of portals, dealing with all manner of monsters and whatnot. Our peril is now broken. I have no idea which piece. I wish it would tell me, like, exactly what piece is broken, because there's some things that I can't repair yet, because we got to get to apprentice tier first. I appreciate that this guy's fire bolts are slow enough to dodge, by the way. I really do appreciate that. That's useful. Let's check our gear. Let's see what we're hurting for before we head back in there. What needs to be repaired? You know what? Quickest way in the world to find out. We don't need to scroll through everything we've got. We can just go over here to the hammer. As soon as I find the hammer. For some reason, we have 2 different stacks. Oh, these are the stolen ones. We should use those first. So, unfortunately, we cannot do anything about the boots. We're not an apprentice armorer yet. Go ahead and stick a couple of repairs on that there. And, I mean, we meant to sell this. I don't know why we still have it, but I guess we do. That's fine. Armor has increased to 25. I think at 20... Or, sorry, to 22. I think at 25 is where we become an apprentice. And we will be able to repair our magical gear. I don't even know what to say in response to that, Jake. I have no response to that. Alright. If we can stay stealthy, if we can just stay crouched, we can deal a ton of damage. And I think it... Oh, shoot, he saw us. If you stay far enough away, they don't... Like, even after you shoot them in the face, they still have no idea where you are, and you're technically still stealthy. Should we... Goodness me. That was an embarrassing miss right there. That was a truly disheartening miss. I feel like we're not actually getting any closer to the tower. But we also don't know that that's the tower we need to get to. Aside from just walking inside and seeing like the flaming pillar in the middle, I'm not sure if there's a way to tell which one you're supposed to go to. That one, just based on placement, feels like it's it. If we stay far enough back, we land a couple of headshots, and he doesn't actually like land eyes on us. Oh, darn it. We really don't need to fetch these arrows, by the way. Mesmerizing Grasps, Charm on Touch. Okay, get that one. Leave the Fatigue one. Goodness me. You know what? We learned in the previous one of these that we stormed that we're actually under no obligation to fight everything in here. We can run right through. In fact, we did run from the beginning to the end of a tower without fighting anything, and it worked out fine for us. You know? There was this entire stream of bad guys following us up the staircase, through every door. You know, if we stood still for a second, we would have died instantly from just the sheer volume of damage we were receiving. But we did take down the tower. So I don't know, should we just do that? Should we just make a mad break for it? Let's try to make our way up to the tower safely. I'll tell you what, let's be cautious. Let's be slow. Also, I'm glad to hear you like the stream. I appreciate hearing that. No, yeah, we have pants on our character, Jake. Well, no, actually, we don't. To be clear, we are not wearing pants right now. We're currently glowing. I couldn't tell you why. Maybe it's because we can go level up or something. What we've actually got is just like a really long shirt and some boots, okay? So don't think that we've betrayed our character here, right? We are still 100% pantsless, as is in keeping with the lore of this character that we created. Okay, we are 100% pantsless, but we are wearing boots, and we are wearing a really long... It's really like a mini dress sort of a thing, honestly. I don't think we're getting closer to the top of this tower, and also we just died. I tried to run through the field of mines, and it didn't work out for us. So where was the last time we spawned? Is that the entrance? Is that... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. This is going well. That's fantastic. Should we just try to hop up the mountainside instead of trying to go all the way around again? I feel like we'd almost gone a full circle. I feel like we'd almost gone all the way around this thing. There's got to be a way to just hop up here, right? There's got to be like a shortcut of some variety. Oh dear, I don't know what that's all about. Look at me go. Oh, we are just like moving almost completely vertical right now. This is swell. Yeah, because the door to the entrance is going to be pretty close. We might need to go to that tower. This tower might just be up here for like visual aesthetics and everything. It might just be... I mean, look, we are... Oh. After long, arduous hours of practicing jumping and controlling your falls, you've become a journeyman of acrobatics. It now costs much less fatigue to jump. That's great. That's fantastic. Let's keep going. We can do it. That's just from running completely sideways up a mountain. Oblivion, your character walked so that horses could run up the sides of mountains. That's what I'm learning right now. This is a mechanic that goes way back. I haven't tried it in Morrowind. I'm pretty sure in Morrowind, I might be wrong about this. I still need to play that game, like, thoroughly. But I'm pretty sure in Morrowind, your character could just get, like, a flying spell, and you could just hover in the air and just zoom past, like, up into buildings and things, which is kind of awesome, and something I wish was still in these games. I mean, look, it's an Elder Scrolls game. I'm sure there's a mod for it. But I kind of wish it was just in the base game, that in Oblivion we could just get a hover spell. Imagine how much time we'd be saving right now. So apparently the gate's not going to be actually at the base of the tower, unless that's what that is right up there. Hold on. I take back. I want to take back what I just said 2 seconds ago. I think we might have actually figured it out here. This looks like a path you would follow, right? This looks like we're getting somewhere. How is there not a door? There's a door. If we get inside of here and there's not a giant pillar of light, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay? Also, what do you mean? No, there's no tradition of goon behavior in a Howdy Folks live stream. These are wholesome live streams for wholesome boys, alright? We're going to just make a break for it. I'm not going to stop and fight everything. We're just going to make a break for it to the top. It worked for us once. I believe it'll work again. There's no need to stop and fight everything. We've never found any interesting loot inside of these. No, you know what? I take that back. I want to retract my statement. We have in the past found... here and there, a couple of interesting... Hold on, go through the door. We're about to die. We should have a... I didn't check, but we should have a save from right when we came through the front door. Hopefully. I've forgotten where I was going with my previous sentence, and I'm just going to make a break for it. Oh, shoot. Oh, dear. Oh, my gosh! What is that thing? Wait, I've never seen one of those before! Hold on, where's my heals? Give me heals. Where's my heals? I need to heal myself. Do I not have anything that I can use to heal myself? Restore health on self. Yeah, drink a few of those. We've got a lot of those. Oh my gosh! I don't even have time to look back at what that was. We just have to carry on. This is a bad idea. I'm starting to get the sense that this was a mistake. That we shouldn't have tried to do this. That maybe we should have actually stood our ground and fought. You'll notice I'm just charging ahead, though, that I'm not stopping. Let's have a moment. What, was that just like a normal thing, and for some reason it looked odd? Because it looked like some kind of creature I'd never seen before. Do we have anything that makes us like invisible? Would that be too much to ask for? So that's restore... Yeah, restore health, restore health, restore health. So this is just like a normal guy. So far, nothing... If they're following me very slowly. So I think we actually have a moment's respite. If we want to... Uh-oh. Oh, nope, 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 they're following me. They are following me. Nope, get out of the way. We're very close to the top now. Remember, we just got to make it to the fleshy top of this thing and grab the sigil stone. That's all we've got to do. And we're very close now. Oh, a blood fountain would be nice. I think that restores health. I don't need it at the moment. Oh, good, more apparel is broken. We desperately need to go see a blacksmith. My willpower is being drained. Yeah, I do feel less inclined to continue this adventure, I guess. Is that what that means? Oh, jeez. Just immediately slapped with a sword. No, hold on. That door is a deception. We don't want that door. We want this door. They probably lead to the same place, honestly. This one was further away, therefore making it seem more important. Here we go. Okay, fleshy roof. There's always at least like one kind of bigger guy. Oh, dear. No, that's just a dinosaur. It's fine. But there's always one sort of bigger spellcaster type fella in these rooms. Holy smokes, what is that? I've not seen one of them before, and they do not look like they should be here, to be quite honest. Stay away from me. Stay back! You look too cold for this environment. We can't die like this. We cannot die like this. Not right here at the end, right? Surely we're not going to die in here. What happens if you die as the gate is closing? Are you just actually dead? I closed the Oblivion Gate outside Anvil. I should speak to the Countess about sending aid to Bruma now that Anvil is no longer directly threatened. Yeah, now you see, you can imagine how much time we've saved. Nope, leave me alone. I'm almost dead. I don't know why I shot an arrow at the ground. It also doesn't matter. We're just going to make a break for it. Let's go. So that thing is somebody else's problem. It is actively pursuing me. That is a rock there. The frame rate took a little bit of a beating. I don't know why exactly. Climbing this cliff, it's really hard to aim because I can feel a lot of resistance. Okay. Oblivion Crisis resolved. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at the backs. Look at the fiery cheeks on this thing. Goodness me. All right, carrying on. Carrying on from here. Goodness me. Well, I think that's our new strategy. I think we just need to get into the Oblivion Gates and then run to the top of the tower. It's chaotic, it's hectic, but we've not failed it yet. So far we've succeeded every single time we've done that, all 2 times. we have succeeded in just making it to the top of the tower. Now, I've never seen an icy guy before, and I'm not sure what he was doing at the top of the tower in Oblivion. I'm not sure what you're sneaking around for. Wait a minute. Wait a second. I got this. No, wait. Stay out of the way. No, listen, everyone. Hold on. No, hold on. You're going to get yourselves killed. I can't get in a shot if you're all crowded around it. Okay. There we go. Good job, everyone. Oh, my gosh. Now she's topless.
And you might live to regret it.
What's going on with you?
There are rumors that the Nords are attempting to capture the whole of Solstheim.
Huh?
And remove the Imperial fort on the island.
I don't know.
I'm not surprised. It seems that Skyrim is always involved in a border dispute.
Are we not going to talk about
No
this?
more to say to you.
Never mind, then.
Hello? See, this fellow right here is as confused as I am. What you got on you? We got a key, some gold, an arrow, some laced leather pants. It sounds a lot hotter than it is. A Mythic Dawn commentary? Alright, well, I'll leave you here then. Nobody wants to address what just happened back there. We're all just going to carry on. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. I don't care one way or the other. Also, I love a little bit of a Skyrim discussion. That brings me much joy. A little bit of a Skyrim border dispute. Takes me back. Well, in terms of timeline, I guess, it takes me forward to that time I was caught crossing the border into Skyrim. Jake, I don't know what you're accusing me of. I have no idea what you're referencing, man. There's been no goon behavior here. This is a goon-free zone, alright? We're wholesome boys. We are all wholesome boys. Well, this is a girl, and she's not wearing pants. I just took care of the Oblivion portal.
You sure gave those damn Daedra what for? It makes us all feel better to have someone like you around.
Yeah, well, I am pretty great. Can you aid Bruma?
I've heard that you've closed the Oblivion Gate outside Anvil. I honor you for your bravery and service to my city. With Anvil safe for the moment, I will send some of my best soldiers to bolster the Bruma garrison.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Don't worry. Anvil's soldiers are worth 2 from anywhere else. Bruma will not fall.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Bye.
Bye. Sweet! So if we have a look at the quest now, it should tell us that I spoke to the Countess of Anvil. She promised to send some of her best soldiers to help defend Bruma. And that takes Anvil off the map. Now, much like every other city we found, I'm sure that there are a ton of adventures to be had here in Anvil, okay? And much like there was in Skingrad, not so much in Kvatch, for understandable reasons. But the next place we want to head off to is Breville. Now, I've never been to Breville before. Should we actually maybe go up here instead to Cheydinhal? Because we've been... Cheydinhal? It's probably Cheydinhal. I've heard someone pronounce it in the game. I don't remember what it was. If we go to Cheydinhal, though, we've been there before. We can negotiate with them, go to the Imperial City. Maybe even then actually, like, ride to Breville, you know, on a horse and see the landscape, because we don't normally do that. Yeah, let's head to the castle here. We cannot fast travel from inside of here because the stones block the magical powers from working properly. We got to step outside. Okay. Let's see. There we go. My favorite thing is using Gen A slang out of context and pretending I don't know what they mean. You're gonna have to give me an example. Oh, like saying I'm totally gooning over this loaf of bread. You don't do that. Not in the grocery store, you don't say that. Come on. Please no. Please no. No. No, I reject this claim. I don't believe this happened. You just gotta control it. You just gotta like, and then you're back in. You just gotta turn it off, you know? Turn off the giggles. Where'd you go? Hello? She's probably asleep right now. We're probably not supposed to sneak into her chambers. But what if I'm an expert locksmith? So first off, I think we're level 88 at lockpicking. And if we do this, we can get to... Or sorry, we're 85. Well, now we're 86. Wait for it. Now we're 87. That'll be 88. I'm listening for the sound effects. 89. We're going for 90. We're going for 90. That'll be level 90. Yes, indeed it is. Let's go. So now, picking that lock will be more than simple. We're just going to cheese the mechanics a little bit here. So we're not supposed to be in here. Let's put away the bow so no one thinks we're up to no good, even though we are currently sneaking in here. If guards see us, they are going to say, stop, you violated the law. Let's actually step... I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It seems broken? No, listen. Oblivion is a well-balanced game with no exploits. So I don't know what you mean by broken. It's it works flawlessly. A very easy wooden door. We just want to go talk to the woman in charge, right? I'm assuming it's a woman because every other count in this game seems to be a countess, right? In fact, I think I've talked to one male leader in this game, and it was the leader of Kavach, who is in the process of being just brutally assaulted by dinosaurs when we got there. Dinosaurs and sexually charged fire women. So let's see what we've got here. Oh, what a shock. Actually, you know, it's a count. Okay, that's unexpected. Let's sneak around his room a little bit, see if he's got anything worth stealing. We're going to steal his repair hammer. He'll never know. It's fine. Got a couple of books, pretty basic things, nothing out of the ordinary. A loaf of bread with an eyeball on it. Kind of looks like a fisheye. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Some tongs. Don't know what he's doing with tongs or a ladle in his bedroom. Perhaps we don't want to know either. Take that repair hammer. Keep stealing the repair hammers. Shut that door so he doesn't think I snuck in through there. I want him to believe that I just teleported into his room. I want to give us a sort of a mystical, magical quality, right? Oh, baby! Let's go! And then finally, one more quick save before we rummage through his pockets. Can I take his stuff? Will he notice? Okay. But now that we've thoroughly robbed the man, wake up, Count! Wake up! Need to talk to you.
I don't have time to chat right now. With that Oblivion Gate looming outside the city walls, we're bracing for an attack. Perhaps we can speak later.
Okay. Aid for Bruma?
My first responsibility is to the people of Cheydinhal. They look to me for protection in these dark times. With an open Oblivion Gate just outside our walls, I cannot risk weakening Cheydinhal's defenses, even for such a worthy cause.
Okay, I see what I have to do, and I thank you. Tell me more about the Oblivion Gate.
Not long ago, one of those foul gates manifested itself just outside the west gates of our city. Nothing's come out of it yet, but we fear the worst.
As you should.
My son, Farwill, has taken some knights and entered the gate bravely in hopes of meeting the enemy
Well, that's different. We have not heard that before.
And we can use all the help we can get. Head over to the gate and lend a hand to the
Okay,
guard.
so that's a little different. We've not come across that before. The Wayward Knight.
Good day.
Good day, and good night to you, I say. Thank you for letting me literally sneak into your room, steal all of your possessions, and then talk to you like it was chill. Oh, shoot. Well, this is tricky. I think he'll be mad if he sees us. Is there another way in or out of here? Well, this is just like a random room. What about a calm... What about calm guard or calm self or whatever? Don't we have the ability to calm someone? That might even be what we currently have equipped. No, that's clairvoyance. I think it's like on touch. It's not. It's... Yeah, no, touch. Soothing touch. Calm on touch. That's what we want right there. So if he sees us, and he's trying to kick us out, we should be able to tell him to just, like, be chill, bro. Just be chill, daddy. We're also going to, like, root through all these rooms real quick. I know we just offered to do this, like, kind deed for him and go rescue his son or whatever. But we are also, like, basically... We are in the Thieves Guild. So we're not going to go into this house and not take a couple of things here and there. As it suits us. I think we've got all of that. Except for the gold. Definitely take the gold. We've got all the keys, though. Now, so far, having all the keys hasn't really helped us at all. I'm trying to use third person to sort of cheese my way around.
I think you should leave.
I think you should be calm. He's definitely trying to get in here. He's definitely attempting it. That was kind of scary. I didn't expect him to be right there. You see a yeet? No, that's normal. That's perfectly normal. And dabbing, that's still in, right? The kids are still... Dab on them haters, right? Ooh, guzzle that haterade, bro. Like, that's still what we're saying? Is that still what we're doing? Millennials still rule the world, right? Asking for a friend. If I open the door and I stay behind the door... I hate that I can't see him. Put away the bow. Oh, no. No, no. Sorry. Put it away. Yeah, no. I can see the issue here, buddy. I can see the issue. Oh, no!
4 of the night watch and all's well. Wish I was in bed, ma'am.
Oblivion Gate?
If the guards don't do something about the Oblivion Gate soon, I'm leaving town. It's not safe here.
I think we're...
Good day.
Good day. He's so chill. No, don't keep following me. We got to get this man locked in a room if we can. Because he seemed unable to open that door before. So if I just go back in here... I feel like he's supposed to be hostile towards me right now. And for whatever reason, he isn't. Oh, let's go. Alright, time to continue picking locks. Let's do this. What else have we got around here? Now that we know we can't be bothered. We should shut the doors behind us. Just in case he does manage to get out of there. We don't want him sneaking up on us as we root through everybody's stuff. Trying to find gold! Precious piles of gold. And maybe, like, very valuable jewels, even. I forgot to check for a jewelry box when we were back in the leader, what are they called? The Count's Chamber. Because normally they'll have a little jewelry box stacked up on top of something. A sack with an hourglass. Another sack. Is that a different sack? It also has the same contents, though. That's a big, big book. Jewelry box, right there. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Being over-leveled makes this such an easier experience. Nothing in the lectern. Well, what you'd expect to be in the lectern. Human skull is an odd thing to have. Maybe it's her late husband's. Speaking of, what you got in your pockets? Gold. Take the gold. We're just going to make our way out of here real quick. Don't worry. It's fine. I think there's only... are there a couple more rooms? No, that's everything. All right, we've got all there is to see here. We've got all there is to see here. We've had our fun. Let's get outside and deal with that Oblivion portal. Or we could check out the Great Hall. Oh, that's right. We have a key. I think the red is just telling us that we are not supposed to be here. We are trespassing. They definitely don't want us to be here. Oh, come on now. Is this the storeroom where they keep all the rice and the rough shoes? The laced pants? There's nothing of worth or value here. Hold on, was that a repair hammer? Take that. Oh, didn't we have something else break on us as well? Did we completely miss or forget about that? I think we did. I think it was something else broke on us while we were running through Oblivion. While we're in town, we need to go check and see whether or not there's a blacksmith. Because a blacksmith might actually be able to train us. Let's see if we can use these real quick. Dwarven bow is mostly fine. I'll repair that just so I can get the XP from it. But yeah, we still can't do these just yet. And it looks like it is just the boots of the tiger that is still broken. Alright. Anything in this room? I gotta say, Great Hall, so far, a little bit of a disappointment. Is there another way out? Where does this take me? Yeah, no. No, I don't need a quill and I don't need tongs. We need to get out of this building. I'm done sneaking. Start hopping our way through here. We'll get outside. We're going to go dab on those Oblivion gates. We're going to go yeet the sigil stone. Easy does it there. Why do we sound like that whenever we take damage? Like we're just the most pain we've ever felt in all our lives. Pipit Thorn Whistle is on the case. First things first, what are you two doing? Hey, you're not getting paid for that, all right? Listen, this is not the behavior that's becoming of you two. This is a lovely town, by the way. I love this little covered bridge. I don't know why it's got these little towers on it. I don't know what they're for. You can't even access them. Maybe they're just like, you know what? It's aesthetic. It's fitting with the rest of the village. They don't need to have a practical purpose. Some things are just good for the soul. Is there an inn where we might spend the night and level up? There must be, but they don't seem to have signs on any of their buildings. Maybe that's because these are all residential? Where's the commercial district? I need an inn and a blacksmith. You've got to have those things. We've been here before. I feel like we've probably seen them before. If we just walk up to the doors, will they tell us what's inside? This looks like it could be an inn. Well, no, this is Riverview, whatever that is. That's just like random people's homes. Where's the businesses? This place is locked up. This is definitely like, infected with ghosts, right? That's why this place is boarded up. It's to draw your eye. It's to draw your attention. There's some... Ooh. Boarded up door to abandoned home. Okay. I don't know how this works. How picking the lock gets rid of the boarded up door. Oh, I see. It is just a door with a bunch of boards in it. Okay. Haunted house now, maybe? Possibly a free bed that we can use? Like, clearly it's not owned by anyone. As it's been abandoned. Do we want to sleep in an abandoned ghost house, though, is the question. Probably not. The Waters of Oblivion. Like the realm? I don't know if there are waters. I've been there. It's mostly just lava. Is that what you're referring to? Actually, yeah, if you're a creature who needs to drink to survive, what do you do in Oblivion? I guess you just die. I guess you just draw... But that ice guy was there. Where's he getting his ice from? Maybe he provides the water. Maybe he, like, cuts off parts of his body and it grows back over time. And in doing, you can, like, let it melt and then you just drink it. Something like that. This looks sketchy. Oh, this is very sketchy. We've stumbled upon a thing here. Oh, no! That looks demonic. What do we got? We got Satan's skull with the red hand of Sauron on it. We got a woman wielding a baby and a dagger stabbing some little people. Some, like, small people.
What is the color of night?
A mysterious voice poses a question. What is the color of night? Say nothing and walk away. I guess I gotta figure out what the color of night is. If I ever want to figure out how to get in there. I mean, I feel like the color of night is... red? I don't know. Wait, what? Okay, so this is the D&D event you're talking about? Yeah, you know, I don't want to disparage all D&D players, but there is a bit of an archetype, isn't there? And it is the type of archetype that would have a certain smell. You know, and you put enough of them in one mall. Even if, like, 90% of them are just normal human beings with, you know, normal bathing routines, it's the 10%. That 10%, you know, you're going to get a very particular smell before long. Hold on, what have we got here? Well, I'm confused. It says the March Rider, but that definitely looks like a tong and an anvil, so I'm assuming that's the blacksmith. This is a bookstore. That's an inn! I recognize the symbol. I mean, it's now morning, but at this point, I would still like to level up. So I say we just go ahead and offer our money, get ourselves a bed, call it a day. What's it going to cost us?
Well met, yes.
What do you mean, yes? How many things could I possibly want here?
I do have a bed available for 10.
That's the price I'm looking to pay.
Would you like to rent it?
Yeah, we've been overcharged in other places.
Walk just up the stairs there, and it's the door on the right. Thank you.
Do I actually need to pay again? Haven't I done this before?
Be seeing you.
If I buy, because I've gone back to inns like later the next day.
How can I help you today,
and
friend?
still been allowed. Who said that? Who are you? Gilbert? What's up, Gilbert? You having a good one? Bring an air freshener? Okay, when I initially read that, I thought you said I might bring fresh air to the table. And I was like, what, like in a bottle? That'd be kind of funny. Just every so often, just... like a nice you go out to like a nice grassy field full of flowers, and you just like wave the bottle around. You're like, there we go. Get a dozen of these. That'll get me through. Today, you wake up full of energy and ideas and know somehow that overnight everything has changed. What a difference a day makes. Okay, we're still trying to get speed maxed out, because I think it'll be funny to just be fast as all heck. And then other things we need to improve. We added some in here earlier to our personality, but boosting strength is going to let us carry more stuff. And carrying more stuff is important. So even if we're not necessarily using... You know what, we might even be able to level up again if we find something that we can try to, like, a lock that we can pick. Do we want to... You know what? Hold on. We're going to... Just in case someone comes up the stairs and sees us. We're going to attempt to pick this lock. and we're gonna max this out. We're at 90. 91. We're gonna sit here until we get to 100. $92, our security skill increase. $93. $94. I know this is the most thrilling live stream you've ever seen in your life. $95, right? Let me verify. Yeah, 95, and we're ready to level up again. We're not done. We're going for 100. We're getting this knocked out. We're just gonna go ahead and be 100. $96. Riveting can you find like a pun about this type of content? $97. Come on, let's go! $98. We're so close. $99. The subtle rattle of lockpicks and falling lock tumblers is music to your ears. Your increased skills have made you a master of security. When you pick locks, no tumblers fall when you break a pick. Hey! Jake Yates is locked in. Appreciate that. That's a good one. All right, hold on. We got to exit. We got to go back in. And now we can pick this lock. And I'm not saying we're going to steal anything from here, but what I am saying is that I just want to see what's going on. There's like no reason to be in here. We picked that lock for no reason. That's okay. Well, let's go back to our room and we'll take another like hour-long nap. And we'll wake up and we'll level up again. And today you suddenly realize that the life you've been living, the punishment your body has taken, there are limits to what the body can do. And perhaps you have reached them. You've wondered what it is like to grow old. Well, now you know! That's kind of grim. That makes it sound like that's it. Level 15 is max level. There's no improvement from here, which can't be the case. Surely that can't be the case, right? Determines how fast you move. Well, we're about to max out our movement speed, which is exciting. Greatly increase your maximum health and defines how quickly you regenerate health out of combat. It's time to start improving that, I think. It's time to start improving that a little bit.
Hello.
What is the maximum level in Oblivion? Let's look it up. What is max level Oblivion? Maximum level in Oblivion is generally considered to be around... I'm sorry, what? 45 to 55 for 53, depending on the specific combination of attributes, skills, and birth signs used in character creation. This level cap is primarily determined by how effectively attributes are raised and how the player's major skills interact with racial bonuses. Interesting. So there's not like a hard set max level. It depends entirely on your character build. Well, I like that. I like that quite a bit. Sorry, what? What is happening here? Wait a minute. Hold on. I just woke up. I was trying to take a nap. Are you a person? Are you like a stuffed thing? I can't tell. Look out. They're coming up the stairs, man. They're crazy.
Be glad you will not live to see the day dawn is breaking the earth.
I'm just like backed into a corner now, and I just kind of have to fight my best.
Only the chosen.
This happens every so often, okay? This happen. Oh, goodness. They're always topless women as well. You notice that? Every time we get jumped, as soon as we take them down, we just got a couple of topless babes.
How can I help you today, friend?
I'm not in the mood right now for such questions. I'm trying to deal with the problem here. We got a Riverview key. Didn't we see that place earlier? Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Search the other body. Yeah, Riverview key. We should go investigate that then. Do you mind dealing with the corpses back there?
How can I help you today,
I don't
friend?
need help. If you want to go deal with that in there, though, you're more than welcome to.
Is there something I can do for
Why?
you?
Listen, you seem like a really nice guy, but I don't really want to talk to
Good
you.
day to you.
I gotta go. That was just sort of abrupt and jarring, wasn't it? Took a short nap, woke up feeling like you aged, had an existential crisis over life and death. Yeah, and then I got jumped as well. Let's not forget that part of the story. Very important that you wake up feeling old, have existential crisis, almost get murdered. Pretty typical, honestly. Pretty typical. Let's head inside. Let's head inside and try to, like, sell, hawk some of our wares, so to speak. get some stuff
The
repaired?
March Rider sells and repairs weapons and
I'm
armor.
sure you do.
Can I help you?
I'm looking...
I'm Tertia Veducia.
I don't need to know your name, to be quite honest. Do you do training? No one does training anymore. Every time I go to one of these, I'm hopeful they'll have, like, training for me, and they just don't. Unless maybe
I'm listening.
give them a little bribe.
Well, isn't that sweet of you?
It is, isn't it? No, that hasn't really done anything for me.
Let's see what we've
Well, please
got
repair
here.
my Boots of the Tiger, and then while I'm in the area, I guess repair this as well, which is a darn shame I have to pay for that. But we're going to get some of our money back here by hawking our wares, right? So we've got this mithril cuirass we don't need. Sell that thing. I think that might actually be all we've got that we don't need. We're not carrying all that much right now, to be honest. You'll take a wolf pelt? Really? For 4? I mean, yeah, we'll sell that. I don't need
An
it.
excellent bargain.
Yeah, all right. Well, I think that's all we could possibly sell that we want to get rid of.
Thank you for your business.
Thank you for yours.
Be
Doesn't quite
seeing
work,
you.
though, does it? Can I, like, take all my money back? Can I steal all of my stuff back? What happened? Well, I guess not, because they know that I'm here. I just had this, like, brilliant thought, and it's immediately escaped my mind. Like, literally, it leaked out of my ear down the back of my neck, and it was cold. It was a good idea, though. I had, like, a really good idea for something we can do, and now I have no idea what it was. Some kind of game mechanic that I wanted to try to use or exploit. Oh, enchanting! How do you, like, enchant items in this game? Hold on. Do you have to go join a guild or something? How to enchant in Oblivion.
Hello.
You'll need to find soul gems, an altar of enchanting, and a spell you want to apply to the item.
It's about time.
Well, that's too much for me. I've already lost track. Is there an Oblivion portal out here? There is. It's right there. I see it. This guy's just, like, tending his horses and completely unbothered by the Oblivion portal and the burning tree next to his house. These must be the guards in question. Oh, the Wayward Knight. I've come upon an Oblivion gate dominating the landscape outside the walls of Shadenhall. A few Shadenhall guards, Shadenhallians, if you will, seem to be patrolling its perimeter. I should approach one of them and see if I can render any assistance. Make this my active quest. Hello! What's the story here?
I'd advise you to keep your distance from that accursed
You have
portal.
no idea who I am. Tell me about that gate.
Haven't you heard about these gates to Oblivion opening up all over Tamriel?
I don't need your sass right now, buddy. Yes, I have.
Well, then you know what they're capable of producing. Although nothing has come through ever since Farwell.
Sure. Okay. Tell me more about Farwell.
About 2 days ago, Count Indaris' son, Farwell, entered the Oblivion Gate with 6 other men. We haven't heard from them since then. The Count fears the worst, and has posted guards here so we can watch and see if anyone comes back out. So far, nothing. At this point, Count Indaris is offering a reward for the recovery of his son from inside the gate, or confirming news of his demise. If you find him, or the rest of the Knights of the Thorn, get them out of there. I'm sure the Count would also be pleased if the gate was closed.
Knights of the Thorn.
New to these parts, eh?
Yeah.
The Knights of the Thorn are a bunch of rabble who fancy themselves true knights. Farwell formed the group around 2 years ago. They make grand boasts and talk a good talk, but that's all they are. The real work goes to us, the city
Okay,
guard.
but you're
I hate to
outside
speak
the
ill
portal and they're
something
inside.
horrible may have happened, but their own bravado got them into this
So we're going to walk through the
mess.
portal and it's going to have been a absolute massacre, correct? Is that what's going to happen?
It's tolerated because Farwell is the Count's son. Plain and simple. He has the power and the coin to put it all together. Most of the time, they lounge around the tavern drinking, and making up stories of epic battles with impossible odds that they won. It's all garbage. They never patrol. They never help fight off the occasional bandit that slips into the city. Ah, well, I've said too much already.
Sure. Okay, well, thank you so much for your help.
Rash child. Now look what he's got.
All right,
himself.
so he's going to either have been, like, brutally butchered inside of here, or they've taken over the place. And they have, like, you know, the sexual, the fiery women with all those sexual undertones or overtones are walking around with, like, little silver trays serving them mojitos and things. Or they're all dead. I stepped through the Oblivion Gate outside Shadenhall and now find myself in the dreaded Plane of Oblivion itself. My only chance to destroy the gate and return home would be obtaining the Sigil Stone in the Plains Citadel. I should make my way there now. No, I know what to do. Oh! Okay, well, first off, we got this guy. Fallen Knight of the Thorn. Take his money. We'll leave everything else. We're learning a story here. One of them did not make it. I don't know if I've seen one with a dome on the top, or maybe we've just never seen it from this angle before. That's also possible. Is blood grass worth anything? There's a lot of it here. That was a little bit suspect. Not sure if that was intentionally an attack on me or what it was. Excuse me. Is there like a proper way down here? Yeah, we've not seen a gate like this one. I've been through many an Oblivion Gate, and it's never quite manifested in this manner, which has me a little bit nervous that maybe I'm thinking we ought not just try to sprint our way to the top of this one. I think there's a story to be found here this time. We're not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry. Well, no, we'll go ahead and we'll worry about it. Give me those arrows back. Those claws, you know what? They're heavy, but they're worth something to somebody, somewhere. Even if we were to make potions out of them, which, you know, we don't do. But if we did... Get out of here, you scamp! The fact that these guys are just, like, hanging around back here does not bode well for the Knights of the Thorn. We probably missed a lot of their corpses by just, like, not following the road. Not too pressed on it. I think I found them. I think I found more Knights of the Thorn. What's interesting is that no one's come out of the portal since the Knights of the Thorn. I've located Farwell and one other survivor of his group. They look wounded and shaken. I should speak with them to learn what happened here. Well, where exactly? Oh, right here.
About time someone got here. What took you so long?
Farwell, I'm not in the mood for your nonsense, all right? You got your friends killed.
We are knights sworn to uphold the laws of Shadenhall. We fear no being, and we strike fast and true.
Why is everyone dead?
Many wish to join our ranks, as we are of the highest echelon. Only a select few may join the finest force ever to grace the lands of Cyrodiil.
I feel like this is not true.
Until now, we numbered only 7, but attacked like a regiment. Our enemies quake at our approach and falter at our charge.
Huzzah! An unironic huzzah. If any of that was true, why are all your friends dead? I've closed these by myself and not... Well, we have died in a couple of them. We died literally in the last one, but that doesn't count. That's like a different realm.
I set out with the rest of the knights to dispatch this blemish on the face of our fine world. When we arrived, we were overwhelmed. I myself was able to kill perhaps 2 score of them, but they just kept coming. Only Bremen and I remain alive. However, with you here now, we can take the city.
Why do you get so quiet?
And complete our quest for the good of all Shadenhall. Huzzah!
What, bro? Why are you whispering? Yeah, let's get you out of here.
Are you mad? A Knight of the Thorn never returns home until the mission is done. It's our
So
way.
many of them are dead now, though.
Now, in my father's name as Count Indaris of Shadenhall, I order you to lead me to that sigil stone.
This guy back here, you can tell from his expression, he's over this man's nonsense. He's got that 1,000-yard dead stare. He just wants to go. He might actually be dead. This could be a Weekend at Bernie's situation. This man looks like he's just on a pole. Okay, Oblivion Gate?
The sigil stone for this Oblivion Gate is the key. As soon as we have it, we shall rid Shadenhall of its existence.
Yeah, I know. I know how this works.
The path is yours. Lead
Did y'all
on.
go back here?
Strange. With all the lava, you'd think I'd be warm. But all I feel is a bone-chilling cold.
That's the sensation you get after all of your friends die. It's a rough feeling, man. This poor guy here didn't make it very long. He got a nice shield, though. It's rather heavy. It's not worth all that much. Wait, where'd the other guy go? Wait, hold on. Wait, where did the other guy go? Are you not coming with us?
Even if Farwell doesn't say it, we appreciate that you're here. Don't judge Farwell too harshly. Most of what he says is fabricated.
You don't say.
He's young and therefore quite brash and inexperienced.
Why are you following him
All
around?
he wants to do is please his father. I've known him since he was a lad, and fighting to defend Shadenhall is in his heart. I just wish his heart was bigger than his hubris.
Okay, bye.
Let's keep moving.
I think this guy's gonna... Oh, no, he is gonna follow us now. I was gonna say, I thought he might stay back here and thus avoid, like, certain death inside the tower, which I would have supported. But no, he's decided to come along. That's fine. Since we have them with us, I feel like we probably can't just sprint to the top. So I'm going to play the game, in quotes, properly, which for me means being stealthy and therefore not really drawing any attention. The only problem is I can't see through their bodies. We're going to have to go first person. Yes. We keep them far enough away that they know we're here, but they can't actually see us, and therefore we're being stealthy. We really want to try to nail those headshots if we can. We know those do more damage. At that distance, I don't know. I'm not used to aiming that far away. Howdy, Gilliam in the chat. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. You've joined us just in time. We've rescued a couple of boys playing at being men, and now we're taking them in here to visit some sexually overcharged fire babes, right? Is basically what's happening here, which should prove to be quite the fun time. Pacification, yeah, get that. Definitely gonna need that later. Get the arrows. Telekinesis? Can we actually use telekinesis? I've never once... Okay, we gotta try to remember that we have a telekinesis spell. I don't know when it's going to come in handy, if ever, but there might come a day when we need to get something far away, and we got to remember we have telekinesis, okay? You boys with me still? Nice and easy, nice and easy. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking, Gilliam. I'm doing very, very well. It's a beautiful day. I'm having a wonderful time live streaming. We're clearing out these portals. We're getting all the aid for Bruma. It's a great time. We're killing this knight. Do I need to worry about these guys dying? Do I need to, like, give them potions or something like that to heal them up? Can I see your health? Is that possible? Oh, dear. Ah! Okay, it's dead, whatever it was. What was that? Can it... Fellas? It said Farwill's Ancestral Knight. Should I not have killed that? Was that, like, one of his guys? Ooh, Dremora Shield, 230. I can carry these things. We've got the room. We're going to take him with us. We're going to take him with us. All right, boys. It says there's a couple of enemies. It's not referring to you guys, is it? No. Good. I was worried when I shot that ancestral ghost or whatever it was that I might have, like, messed up the balance of nature or the game or something like that. Okay. It looks like we're going to... It looks like... Listen, fellas. I've got a tactic that'll get us to the top of this tower. Okay? It beats trying to, like, fight all of these things. It's much faster. Oh, heavens! It's a big ice fella!
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Get him! Get him, boys! Oh, gosh! There's many enemies here. So much so that I'm not really sure what I'm shooting at. I think this is one of them. Yeah, that's a Dremora something or another. Oh, gosh. They're going to die here for sure. I got to push through. I don't want to be stuck at this door anymore. Is the ice guy dead? Who is this fella? What happened to the ice guy? Move. Let me through. Let me through.
Show me what you got.
I'm so nervous about accidentally hitting them. Farwall has been slain. I should take his signet ring from his body to the Count of Shadenall as proof of his son's demise. Oh no! Might I have been able to get him through all of this? Do you think he could have survived if we'd played the game slightly differently? What was our last save? If we wanted to load the game, did we get a save as soon as we came in here? We did. Okay. I listen. I don't want this to be considered save scumming, okay? I want to do something a little different. I'm going to go back to the moment we entered the stronghold, and what we're going to do is I'm going to tell them to wait at the bottom, because I'm pretty sure I can do that. Kill this guy first. Oh, wait, hold on.
Lead on to victory.
Oh, I can't tell him to stay here. Normally, if you have someone following, you can tell him to wait. Can I pickpocket him? Can I take his gold? No. For some reason, that increased my sneak skill.
Take it. It's worthless to me anyway.
Does this increase sneak?
Take it. It's worthless to me anyway.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. It seemed like it would. All right, we're gonna do our thing. We're gonna make a run for it. Okay. I don't know what that does with them. I don't know if they'll actually follow me. No, they do. They do. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna leave them behind because if we sprint up here, they might get up here with me. It's just Firewall, though, is the problem. Where's the other one? Are they not both following me? Excuse me, fellas. I guess I don't really need both of them. Really, we just want, we want him to survive. The game is not, I've not been told that he is dead. Let's go. Come on. Oh, boy. I'm assuming the game is going to tell me when he's dead, right? We can always double check the quest log. Hello! Which is exactly what we're going to do as soon as we get through here. We're going to very quickly pop this open, have a look at the quests. Farwald told me all the Knights of Thorn had been killed except for himself and Bremen. They died trying to get inside the Citadel. Yep, it says we're still escorting him. He's down at the bottom of the tower. I don't think that area is actually loaded, so he's not actually fighting bad guys anymore. We might have just cheesed this. I think we might have just cheesed it. We're getting no notifications that he's dead. We're at the top of the tower, where the Sigil Stone is. We got sexually overcharged firewomen attacking us, which is fine. If I was going to die some way, I would want it to be that way. No! No, we were so close, though! We were so close! Where exactly did he die? Gosh darn it. How far down do you reckon it was? Where's this from? If we go back to this point... Hold on, these are all saves from me sprinting up the mountain. If I just go back to this one, right? Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on, no. 06, wait, no, that was 4 minutes ago. I'm actually confused about where this is. There's that guy. Or is that from just now? Wait, I'm turned around and confused. Firewoman's here. Is he still alive? Hold on, we're almost at the Sigil Stone. Let's take a second to verify the quests. It seems like he's still alive. I'm confused. I think we might have done it. I think we might have save scummed our way through that. I think, or that or the game is broken. After I touched the Sigil Stone, I found myself outside the Oblivion Gate back in Tamriel. The gate is now nowhere to be found. I should speak with Farwill. I closed the Oblivion Gate. Yeah. Okay, continue. Where'd he go? Farwill? Oh my gosh!
We made it. I mean, victory is ours once again. Huzzah! I wouldn't have expected such bravery from someone who isn't a Knight of the Thorn.
Yeah, well.
Now that this battle between good and evil has been won, and the day is ours, you should go speak with my father. He will reward you greatly for escorting me home and closing the Oblivion Gate.
Yeah.
Since you have led us to victory, I am hereby giving you the honorary title of a Knight of the Thorn.
Look at us go.
Your name shall be revered, and your deeds placed into song to be performed by the greatest bards for generations to come. Congratulations.
We did it, everybody. We cheesed our way through it. What's it mean to be a Knight of the Thorn?
As a Knight of the Thorn, you are now expected to carry this symbol of your knighthood. Carry it proudly and wear it well.
I wonder what we actually got from that. Oh, we got a medallion. Okay.
Make sure you address the Count properly.
Of course, yes. I will tell the Count that I rescued his son by breaking the laws of physics and reality. And, yeah, sure, Knight of the Thorn medallion. It doesn't fortify speechcraft on self. Hey, I'll wear that. Wait, did I just put it on or not? Hold on, what happened when I clicked it? Hello? It's gone now. I don't know where it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. Did I drop it on the ground? Did anyone else see what looked like the Knight of the Thorn medallion falling on the ground just then? Was that my imagination? Have I lost my mind? Am I not wearing it? Well, hello? Did I absorb it into my flesh? What happened just then? I'm baffled. I'm bewildered. I don't know what it's gone. What? Maybe I did. Maybe I absorbed it. I just have a permanent speechcraft bonus. I have no idea. Should I look it up real quick? Let's see. Knight of the Thorn medallion. Nope, hold on. Medal. Finish spelling it. There we go. Okay. Can be taken from Farwall. Or, okay, can be taken from their corpses. Bring it alive. What does it do? All I did was click on it to try to put it on my body. And I'm not sure where it ended up. I don't appear to be wearing it because it didn't take the place of the amulet of, I don't see it on my person. Is it, like, under my armor? I can't confirm it is not under my armor. Well, in that case... Heck, I don't know what happened to it. I definitely didn't throw it on the ground, I don't think. But also I might have, because I definitely thought I saw something falling. But you have to hold down shift in order to throw things on the ground, though. Which is not what I meant to do. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Plus 10 to speechcraft. I see that you're still here. Are you upset?
You've done it. I never thought it
Oh,
possible.
he's got a bit of an attitude change.
Farwill will wish to talk to you now. Mustn't keep the Count's son waiting.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I agree. Let's get back into town. We'll let them know. And now we're down to just 3 more cities needed to get aid for Bruma. One of which is the Imperial Capital, which I've been thinking about it. And I reckon we'll go there last, I think is what we'll do. Also, can I, like, pickpocket another medallion off of these guys? No. I guess I could kill one of them.
Why are you still here?
You got such a bad attitude.
Make sure you address the Count
You got such a
properly.
bad attitude, my guy. Maybe we just absorbed it. Maybe we just, like, sucked the medallion into our soul, and that's how it's improved our speechcraft, or some nonsense like that. Don't like how everyone was just standing there waiting for me. That's kind of creeped me out a little bit. How do I actually get back to this place? We should probably re-equip that quest line, so we get the proper marker. That's it. It's up here. Ah, yes, of course. Towards the big towery sort of situation. I'm here! The hero of Shadenhall has arrived. I closed the Oblivion Gate by myself while leaving your son to die on multiple occasions. He's here, though. He gave me a medallion, and I swallowed it whole. I'll be fishing it out of my stool later for whatever reason. Hello!
I'm pleased to finally meet the savior of Cheydinhall. I'm also overjoyed that you saved my son's life. I realize he's trying at times, and he speaks before he thinks. But he's still my son, and I adore him.
I'm glad we've returned to him with his
sure
son
he
and
was
not just
difficult
a
to travel with,
sign
and I
of his
respect your
son's
patience.
death.
Most would have given him up for dead, rather than deal with his ego.
True.
Anyway, I digress. I'm sure you wish to hear of your reward.
Yes, I do.
I'm in possession of 2 fine weapons. They're both heirlooms of the Indaris family, held in the castle for several generations.
That's pretty cool.
I'd take great pleasure in bestowing one of them upon you. Please, choose the Thornblade or the Staff of Indaris.
I don't know which is which. I'm probably not going to use a Thornblade or a Staff of Indaris. But I'll take the Thornblade, I guess. I could probably sell
The
it.
Thornblade it is. Again, I thank you on behalf of all the citizens of Cheydinhall, and I especially thank you as an elated father. Farewell, and may Arcade guide you.
Arcade to you as well. Thank you so much. Aid for Bruma?
I will not forget your service to me and to Cheydinhall. Rescuing my son from the Oblivion Gate was a daring feat. With the Oblivion Gate closed, I can now gladly send aid to
Let's
Bruma.
go. Aid for Bruma?
My soldiers are brave and capable. They will do their duty.
All right. Thank you so much, and I say goodbye to you.
You too.
Let's get out of here before we try to do a fast travel. Here's where I'm at right now, okay? We need to head to the next city. We got 3 more to go before we'll have enough aid for Bruma. And it's a city we've never been to before is the next one. We're going to do Imperial City last for kind of no real reason here, I guess. But the next one is down here. It's going to be Breville. A part of me feels like the proper thing to do now would be to get on a horse and ride to Breville. I know it's going to take a while, but we've done so much fast travel in this game that I think it would just be nice to sit back on a horse and just ride and also see what we find along the way. Also, which one of these inns have we stayed at before? Did we stay here at the Newland Lodge? Have we ever stayed at the Shadenhall Bridge Inn? If we've ever stayed at either of these, can we just go back upstairs to our previous room? I think here is where we once sold stuff to a woman who runs a bookstore, unless I'm misremembering. Where's the rooms? Let's just head upstairs and see what we find.
How can I help you today,
Oh, yeah,
friend?
no, it's Gilbert here again. Yeah. Oh, good, the corpses of the 2 women. Oh, they're reclothed, unfortunately. But they are still here at the entrance to my room. That's unfortunate as well. Awesome, you have ascended to level 16. You have been trying too hard, thinking too much. Relax, trust your instincts. You just be yourself. do the little things, and the big things take care of themselves. That's some brilliant advice. Thank you so much. So what are we looking at upgrading now? What does endurance do? Maximum health, how quickly we regenerate health. Affects how much people like you, leading to better information gathering and better trade deals. Yeah, we should probably start sinking some into that. And then I want to get strength up to 50. Once we get strength up to 50, we'll focus on some of these other things. So confirm that. And back out into the world we go. Or, I mean, I guess we could sleep until morning. It's 4 p.m. right now. Do we want to start a big adventure at 4 p.m.? If we slept for a solid 12 hours, get up with the new sun, you know, face the world, a bright new day, ready for adventure. I feel like that's the choice to make there. That's what we need to do. That's how we're going to tackle this adventure, is early to bed, early to rise.
Today,
Gilbert apparently never sleeps, but is a nuisance. That's what I'm learning. I feel like Gilbert could be in a different game, like a follower or something like that. You know, you give him a bit of coin and he follows you out on your adventures and stuff. Like a companion. But in this game, he's just a nuisance who asks how you're doing every time you walk past him without fail. And it's like, dude, I'm doing the same I was before, okay? Stop bothering me. What are the odds my horse is here? Old man? There you are. You are, in fact, here. Armored old nag. Let's go. Can we hop over this fence? Do we need to open it? How do we get out of here? Oh, dear. We're heading out now on an adventure. We're going to Braville, to the south, but I think we need to go to the west a little bit. We're going to the southwest-ish. Presumably there's a road we can ride on. It is the one that we're on right now, that we are currently riding. And I think if we just follow the signs, it ought to take us where we're trying to go. We're going to find things along the way. There's a barren cave. We've not done a lot of spelunking in this. We tend to run past the caves. Aside from in, like, the second stream, I think it was, we went into, like, the lost... What was it? The Broken Promises Cave? That was just sad. That was just disappointing. Just, like, the name of it was sad. Didn't really find anything cool there. The whole thing was disappointing. Broken Promises, more like Broken Hearts, right? Remember that time we found a massive ruin overlooking Bruma? We need to go investigate that as well. We're kind of focusing primarily on the plot at the moment and trying to wrap that up. I know that there's likely some really good, like, DLC content in this game. I don't know where that is or how you start it. We'll figure that out later. Sorry, what? Is that a Minotaur? Is that a Minotaur jogging around behind me? I've not seen a Minotaur in this game yet. That's new. I didn't know those were here. That's very odd. Do we need to do something about it? He's not really gaining on us. And I'm walking slow right now. We could run faster. How far will he follow me? Where did he come from? Do I need to be concerned about this? That's a nice little garden lane there he's running past. He's jogging after me. I mean, I know he's a red dot on the map, but the way he's approaching, it doesn't really seem hostile. So much as maybe he just wants to talk to me about my car's extended warranty. A part of me feels like I really shouldn't be bothered by him. But another part of me also I feel like I need to stop and address this. You know what? Let's stop and address this. Hello. Okay. Come on. Let's do a thing. Do not attack my horse. Do not attack my horse. I know that's what you want to do. For whatever reason. Listen. Stay away from my horse. Why are you following me? What a strange interaction. Take his horn. Leave him be. Let's go, armored old nag. How bizarre. I guess that's what you get when you're just trying to explore the Empire. Like, look at this guy. If we just kept running a little bit longer, he might have dealt with the Minotaur for us. That is his job. How you doing, partner? Anything interesting going on around here? He has nothing to say on the subject. I don't know if I'd want to patrol these roads by myself, knowing that at any moment I might be beset by a gosh darn Minotaur. So how long have we made it? Goodness me. Goodness me. Okay, that's maybe a quarter of our journey. That's the blue road traveled. Now we're on whatever this road is. That's the Red Ring Road. Is that what we're on right now? And we got to travel all the way down here to the Green Road, which will eventually take us down here. All right, let's go. I like that they call it the Red Ring, though. This is basically like an ancient version of a loop you'll have around a big city, like an I-10 sort of. No, I-10 cuts through Houston. What is it? 610. The 610 loop. One of those situations. As if that's like the one loop everyone in the world will know about. Oh my gosh, what's happening? A big boar. Are you gonna eat that boar meat? I'm gonna take that boar meat. Thank you, by the way. See, so these guys, they take care of dangers on the road. He could have dealt with the Minotaur for us. We didn't have to be involved in this. Fort Magia. I think we've explored that place before. Remember? Uh-oh. That's a troll. So now, okay, we've been chased by a Minotaur. Are we going to be chased by a troll now? Is the question. And are we going to deal with it? I think we're just going to ride. I don't think it'll follow us forever. It doesn't even seem to recognize us. What is this? Oh, alchemical. That's interesting. It looks mostly abandoned, so I'm not really sure about stopping there for anything. That looks magical and questionable. We're just waiting on the sun to rise at this point, honestly. So we can just see where we're going. Hopefully some of this mist clears up. Hopefully the frame rate picks up a little bit, you know? Is that a bridge up ahead? Here we go. I think we're going that way. Leowin. So it's not... There's no J. I thought maybe one of those I's was a J. It looks like it's Leowin or Leowin. Leowin? Leowin? Halloween? Leia. Let's go to Leia. We're going to call it that. That's this direction. This looks straight east to me. The road didn't lie, though, did it? This isn't right. No, wait, we're going to Breville. No, this is the other town we need to go to later. No, we got confused is what happened there. We need to keep going until we get to the green road. We are now off-road. There's a wolf. Everything's immediately gone downhill. This is a bridge, and we're crossing it. Now, I know that as a member of multiple different factions, I don't need to pay the bridge toll. Is there a crab? Maybe the crab and the wolf will fight each other. Or are they both going to keep coming after me? Hold on, I want to see how this manifests. The wolf is definitely faster than the crab. No, they don't care about each other. Although the crab is kind of inadvertently helping keep the wolf away from us, which is funny. It didn't last forever, though. Just keep going, old nag. Just keep going. Onward across the... What do you... Are these oil lanterns? Does someone have to come out here every day and fill these up? And do you really need that many of them to get across this bridge of all things? Well, that's a highway, man. That's your basic bandit fellow. Okay, he's absolutely after me. But what about the wolf that's chasing me? What about that? There you go. Get him, wolf. Get him. Put an end to him. Oh, jeez. Can we ride through here? Is this a dead end? Where are we? There's now multiple wolves. There's multiple wolves. There's this guy. There. Okay, good. I think we might have achieved something there in some kind of a way. Hersine Shrine. You know what? If we just set our sights south from this point, we're not even on a road. We'll eventually get to Breville. We don't need a road. We can travel via compass, all right? And we'll use the star... Well, it's daytime now. We'll use the sun and the moon and the stars as our guides. Basic weather patterns. What side of the tree is moss growing on? That sort of a thing. And we'll get there eventually. Harsane Grove? I don't think that's related to where we're trying to go. But, I mean, isn't it? I like the sound of it. I like a good grove. Those can be chill. That's just a troll, though, I think. Oh, why is this land so harsh? Oh, no, it's more minotaurs is what it is. A trio of them just kind of hanging out. Don't. This one's got an axe. They're guarding like a unicorn. That's actually a unicorn. Like, no joke. That's just a unicorn being... And it's surrounded by minotaurs. This is a very magical land, is what we're learning. We'll come back later. Actually, I'm kind of curious about the unicorn right now, if I'm honest. Like, can we investigate that a little further? Let's take care of these guys. See if we can kill him before he gets here. Because we know he's got a hunger that only horse can satisfy. An old nag is not meant to be your meal, sir. Minotaur of the Grove. Why are you attacking me? I just drove past your grove. I didn't try to get into your grove. I mean, I am now. There's no way you knew that was happening. Stay away from my horse! Stay away from my horse! It's running backwards. Don't push my horse. It's trying to take ownership of it. It's being possessive of it. Where'd the Minotaur go? Oh my god, there's more! It's the unicorn! I got you, unicorn! I got you covered! We're gonna take care of this thing together. Let's go! Magical unicorn. Ride. I want to ride you, unicorn. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. Let me mount you. Don't attack me! We're going to be friends, you and I, unicorn. I must tame you. That was calm. I'm pretty sure that's calm. It's not working. Hold on. We have calm beasts, though, don't we? Wait a second. Where's that at? Beast tongue? Command creature on target. Come hither. You're mine now. There you are. No, it's still not chill. Be more chill. Can only be used once per day. I think we're gonna have to kill the horse. We're gonna have to kill the unicorn. It's a tragedy, but it's vicious. It's after me. It wants me dead. Your attack has no effect. Oh, we gotta go, old nag. We're being attacked by a unicorn. Things aren't well here. Things are not going well. It's invincible to arrows, apparently. It's not interested in being tamed, or ridden, for that matter. It's an Oblivion Gate. That's not surprising. I doubt that's the Oblivion. We're not entering this gate. We're just not going to. And hopefully at this next city, they don't give me any malarkey about needing to go rescue someone's son. Because I found the meta, which is just sprinting to the top of the tower. And gosh darn it, I'm pretty set on just doing that every time. I see no reason to bandy about. Ooh, hello. Sexy wood spirit, huh? You could wrap me up in your thorns any day. All right, onward we go. Onward we go. Why are they all so visually appealing? Bloodmane Cave. Yeah, I don't need to go in there. I'll pass on that one. This place looks kind of cool. Which means there's probably awful things here. What side of the river is town on, do we reckon? Oh! That right there. I see. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. We're very close. We almost overshot it. This is a cool little area. Lots of willow trees. Or whatever they're called in this game. Might have a different name. Well, shoot. Maybe that was the Oblivion portal for this town, then. Because we know it's going to have one. We've seen the strings that control the system. We know how this game works. There's also an Oblivion Gate dead ahead, and if I had to wager, I'd say it's more likely that one. We're going to go inside and talk to the people, though. Not going to take any chances here. That, based on its placement, definitely seems like it would be the Oblivion Gate this town would be concerned about. This guy's not too worried about it, though. He's just kind of parked outside. He's relaxed. He's not storming it or running away from it. Maybe they've made some sort of agreement with the ruler of Oblivion, right? Or maybe he just can't see that far because the original game's render distance wasn't that high. I couldn't tell you.
Can you spare a coin?
Yeah, I'd love to.
I'm so hungry.
That's a shame. It looks like you might have a cold, too. Or you've been snorting some booger sugar. Either way, here's some, have a coin.
Thank you, kind
You're
lady.
very welcome. Don't go spending it on drugs or
Blessings
anything
of
now.
Mystara.
Let's see. Fighters Guild. I've heard about that place. I wanted to join them at one point. We got the fair trade. We could probably go sell some of the nonsense we're carrying around with us. Don't we have a sword that we've determined to never use? Based on the fact that we don't really pursue that fight style? I mean, we could.
Always get a fair deal here. I'm Milliwen. What can I get you?
I'm interested in trade.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
We can sell the Thornblade. Disintegrate armor on strike. Well, that kind of seems like an incredible weapon, and we shouldn't sell it. Minotaur horn, less useful. These claws,
a good price
less useful.
for a...
I don't know what she was about to say. Probably a good price for a good item or something along those lines. Sell those. Sell the sapphire. Get rid of the boar meat. Sell all of them. Anything else in here we don't need? We probably can't sell stolen items, and now we know bloodgrass is not worth enough for us to even bother.
Transaction.
The same thing with the Harada. Not really worth it. We got 4 Nirnroot. How many do we need for that quest? Was it like 20 or something like that? We need to keep an eye out for more. I don't know if there's like a limited number in the game. I would hope not. We've got all these different rings and everything we're carrying around that are worth quite a bit. Shield on self, resist frost. We're still wearing the resist frost one, which was probably useful that time we went to Oblivion. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, right now, let's have a look at our inventory, and let's switch out to the fire shield for when we run into Oblivion. It's because it's either that one or it's the shield on self. One of those two is going to be better than, especially if we're just like trying to run through sexually charged firewomen. That's going to be the better option for us. All right, who's in charge of this place? Who do I talk to? I got a portal to close. Am I even tracking the quest? Currently, I am tracking the quest. Who do I need to speak to? Are they even on the map? Hello? It actually looks like no. Go back to the quests. Oh. I was not tracking the quest, even though it was up at the top where you'd think a quest you're tracking would be located. How very, very odd. Sorry, this is going to take the door to Nibene Valley? No. That's not right. That's not the direction we need to be going in. Also, have we found an armorer yet? I forgot I was also supposed to be doing that. That was a bit jarring. Anyone out here do armory? Anyone here an armorer? Anyone here know the old blacksmith trade? Just to I want to get my items topped off before I head into the Oblivion Gate. What is this place? Why is it built like this? Why is it this weird shanty town? Has it been rebuilt after some sort of catastrophe? Are we about to find out about the proud history of this town and how they've survived numerous incursions or some nonsense?
Hello.
I mean, I guess that wouldn't really be nonsense per se. This looks like residential. I doubt we're going to find a blacksmith here. There is an inn. There's an inn here. So actually maybe someone does some archery around back. Here we go. Look at what we got here. The Archer's Paradox. An intern had a lot of fun naming that. I'm very sure of that. Hello? Hi.
The Archer's Paradox. Because a perfect arrow flies forever, and that's impossible. I'm Danelan, and I have no perfect arrows.
Okay, Jason Marston. Let's do some bartering.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help?
So you seem to actually like sell a bunch of really cool bows. We don't have any really cool bows. We just have like a pretty basic bow. We've got this dwarven bow. This fella here's got an elven bow that's even better than our dwarven bow. Okay. As well as a fine iron bow and a fine steel bow. What's your best bow? Obviously it's the bow of infliction. We don't want this one though because we can't even actually like repair it ourselves, and we don't have enough money for it either. But damage, agility on strike, and drain marksman on strike. That sounds pretty good. I'll tell you what, we're gonna sell our elven bow. It's treated us well. We might, if we repair it real quick.
You too.
I mean, I didn't say anything to you. I don't know what you're saying you two for. If I repair it real quick, will it be worth more? Even if no, you know, if the answer is no, at least we did go ahead and repair it and we got the XP from it. There we go. We still can't do these yet. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. We're making our way up.
Go ahead, please.
I would like to once again barter with you.
Only quality goods for sale here.
It is worth the same. Sell that. Yes, sell the dwarven bow, and then buy the elven bow. Now, of course, the thing in this game is that dwarves and elves
that for a song.
are the same species. You know, they're all... The Dwemer are just a type of elf, and they're called dwarves. I think mostly by humans, now that I think about it. What about these dwarven arrows? They're quite pricey. 9 apiece. That's a lot. And they're not that much better than something like the regular old iron arrows we've been using. I mean, I'm sure it's haggle? How do you haggle? Okay. Merchant skill apprentice. Disposition 70. Buying items at... Okay. Do I just want to try to, like, get it in the middle here? Did it go well? Did I do it? Oh, I see. I think I see how it works. Okay. So I set that first. And then I attempt to buy these. Possibly. 25 of them.
I let that go too cheaply.
I think we just did it. I think we just did a haggle. Good on us. I don't know why I've never noticed the haggle button before.
Come back and see me again.
So he's not a blacksmith to begin with, first
Good
off.
day.
He's just like a merchant. Let's equip that bow while we're thinking about it. Our brand new elven bow. Oh, it's beautiful too. Iron arrows somehow were down to 51. At one point we had over 100 iron arrows. What happened to all... We didn't sell them somehow, did we? Have I just not been aggressive about retrieving them? I suppose that's possible. Where'd all my arrows go? I'm disappointed in myself. We've got to figure that out. Or maybe we're just transitioning to better arrows, right? Door for a house... hold on. Door to house for sale. I see. So we could probably buy this house if we got ourselves acquainted with the locals. Door to someone else's house. Also, chest out front. Needs a key. Cannot be picked. What do you mean? Why not? I'm a lock-picking fiend. I should be able to pick that lock. Oh. You're home. We're looking for the key for the thing outside. Take your gold.
Pickpocket!
Nope.
Pickpocket!
It's false. Cast out of the Thieves Guild. Oh no. We're not that good. We're not that good. We're save scumming that. That never happened. I'm just gonna rewind time. There you go. We've learned our lesson. Was there a clue? Probably inside there was. Yeah, there's probably like they. Oh, is that a Nern route? Hold on. Well, well, well. Look what we've got here. Fantastic work. I still need to find a blacksmith. I'm still kind of desperate to find a blacksmith around here. Oh, we're on fire. Am I supposed to be on fire? Is there a reason for that?
Are starving.
Hold on. If I jump in the water, there we go. We'll be... No, we're still on fire. It doesn't really make sense. I'm not sure what's causing that. It's kind of cool, though, I guess. In its own kind of a special way. Maybe they don't have a blacksmith around here. They got a fighters guild. They got a basic shop. I feel like we've given this place a thorough going over. And if there was going to be a blacksmith, we would have seen it already. Unless it's upstairs somewhere, which seems unlikely.
Well met.
Should we just go ahead and continue the plot then? Instead of poking around? This place doesn't have a name on it. It's the Mages Guild. We haven't joined the Mages Guild. We're not particularly magical. We keep trying to be, but it's not really working out for us because we've not really put anything into magic. If we want to go ahead and equip something... I wonder if we could go to the Mages Guild and buy like a frost spell. And whether or not it'd be super effective in Oblivion.
I see.
Someone just came outside and tried talking to us. I was watching them fade into existence as we entered the building. Hello!
Hello there.
I'm a mage.
I'm Ardeline. I'm the Guild's advanced trainer in alchemy here in Breville.
I could train in alchemy if I wanted to.
I can show you some new things.
210? Yeah, there we go. We've increased our alchemy. Additional alchemy properties. You know, we've never once done alchemy, and now we're broke, but we've leveled it up without having to do anything. What have you got to sell?
Let's do business.
Okay. Mostly just random objects, random knickknacks, things that we don't want or need. Potions of healing, though. I mean, again, we are broke. That could be useful, though. What if we haggled? Make it a hard haggle. Crank that all the way up. And then give me one of these potions of healing. Just one of them.
I can't afford to do that.
That's a shame. We tried really hard.
Thank you for your business.
We gave it our all.
Goodbye.
We gave it our best. And that was it. Well, at least now we know what's happening inside the Mages Guild. We're definitely not going to be buying any, Well, hold on. We only talked to one vendor. There might have been another vendor in there who could have sold us a spell. Let's go back. Let's verify. Before we just go ahead and count them out entirely. Who did that? And why? What was the purpose? Anyone around here sell, like, spells or things? I think that might have been the only vendor here. Everyone else seems to just be hanging out. If I joined the Mages Guild... Do you reckon they'd let me stay here for free and I wouldn't have to pay for inns anymore? We're about to go rob the Mages Guild. This seems like a bad idea. I feel like they're not going to be happy to find us sneaking around here. What was that? Whoa! Thank you so much for joining the channel! That's fun! And the notifications worked! How about that? Wait a minute, I need to see that notification again, though. I didn't read it. Let me pull that back up. I'm going to give a shout out to whoever that was. Thank you so much to Core Cobb, great name, for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. How fun! That took me. That gave me a little fright because it happened right as we snuck inside that door, and I was a little bit concerned that meant that we might be engaging in a combat encounter that I didn't want to be a part of. Is this the door back out? Yeah, take me back to Breville. We're done looking for a blacksmith and we're done trying to find spells. It's not working for us. I think we're just gonna go. We do want to keep using magic, though, because we want to level up our magic. So let's go ahead and get Flare reselected, even though I doubt if it's useful against creatures from Oblivion. What are you? A Warlock's Luck. Maybe the Warlock would sell spells. Potentially. Hello.
Take a chance on the warlock's luck.
I don't know about that, man.
Just kidding. Everything is all perfectly safe. Tested it myself. Ungarian, retired adventurer. You may have heard of me.
You used to be an adventurer like me until you took an arrow to the knee, right? Purchasing
I
spells.
offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Okay, we're gonna try haggling with you anyway. Like, trust me on that. So what have we got? Major Dispel, Dispel on Self, Fire Damage, Fire Shield. Fire Shield? My skill level's too low for it, though, is the problem. Having a Fire Shield would be great. Fortify Fatigue. Fortify Fatigue on Self. These are the same, but just for different points. Flame Touch is different than, I guess, whatever we've already got. Night Eye. Ooh, would that let us see in the dark? Shield on Self. That would be cool. Shock Damage. Soul Trap. Summon a Ghost. What would the Ghost do? Summon a Scamp! We don't have enough money for some of these is the problem. Some of them are getting pretty expensive. Telekinesis? I mean, I wouldn't mind having that. Turn Undead. So we could, like, raise an enemy from the dead to fight along with us. Water breathing. I mean, we haven't been underwater long enough to... No, we did need that at one point, didn't we? We're going to buy that while we're here.
You're trying to drive me out of business.
I'm sorry, did I, like, haggle? Is my haggle still on hard? So did I not get it? Oh, also my skill level is too low. Well, we'll get it later, I guess. Let's see. Soul Trap, maybe? What was one of the other ones we thought about getting? Was there a shield one that I've already, like, lost track of? Frost Shield. Night Eye. I wanted that one, too. Can I buy that one?
You don't expect me to make that deal,
okay,
do you?
so I guess we need to adjust this until he agrees to it. We also do have Shield on Self, but it's only 5% for 30 seconds. Even so, Night Eye. Yes! Let's go! And then also get Protect. And then also maybe get Water Breathing for future use. All right, we just spent a bunch of money.
I appreciate your business.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
We saved some money by haggling. I don't know if haggling, using the haggle, also increases our speechcraft. I would like to think so, but we're not sure. We're not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, across the bridge we go. We never did find a blacksmith. It's still bothering me, because I feel like there has to be one around here. I wonder if the Fighters Guild has a blacksmith.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
What? What is this? Why? Everywhere I go, they haunt me. They're after me.
You pray to God.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I was going to say we should use our magic on him, but he's already dead. And that's a shame. Breville Castle Key. We're going to go get into some mischief, aren't we? Now that we've got the key. The words are difficult. Hey, fellas. Whoa! Okay, I think that's... Oh.
Hail. I heard Italian.
Does anyone here sell things? Do y'all have your own blacksmith?
She's very knowledgeable.
Okay.
Surprised?
I don't like it in here. First off, we got jumped by someone outside. You go inside, they just start having conversations like you're not even there. Across the way we go, then. Back into Castle Breville, where we have a key. Don't interrupt me, I'm on an adventure. I'm on an epic quest! Can't you see? I've got to liberate this town from the Oblivion Gate. Get help for Bruma. Only 3 more cities.
Greetings, boss.
Hello.
Regulus Terentius.
My nose itches. If you're wondering what I'm doing, the center bridge of my nose. I'm not picking my nose. Don't accuse me of such things. Don't accuse me of such things. I'm just trying to scratch my nose. You can still see me do it. Very self-conscious about this. Leave me alone. Oh, now my hat's all pulled up in a weird way. Sorry, what was that, Count? Hi there. I need aid for Bruma.
I wish I could help. I understand the need to help defend the heir to the throne. It is a duty we all share. But with an Oblivion Gate threatening Breville, I need all my soldiers here.
That is understandable. I will go deal with that for you. We already know what to do. We knew where this was going. It's not a surprise. The only question I have is when we go to the Imperial City, what's going to happen? When we ask them for aid, is there going to be a big portal outside the Empire proper? Or are we going to find out that someone unfriendly to the old Emperor has taken over in his absence? Like the ruling council has actually always been in cahoots against the Emperor, and they're unwilling to help us because they know that we found a replacement. We found Martin, the illegitimate heir to the Empire, and they're having none of it. It's probably that, honestly. That's probably going to be what happens. Horse, stay here. Turns out it was that portal.
Greetings to you.
I want to try a fire attack on a scam. Like, it damages him a little bit. I was going to say, he's probably, like, he's from a fire realm. He's not going to be bothered by it. We do so much more damage with the bow and arrow. Oh, good. Here comes one of his mates. Well, we know the system. We know how this works. Provided we don't see anything odd when we walk in, something that completely, like, throws us off guard. By the way, we need to collect our arrows. We're running low. Somehow we've gone from having over 100 arrows. Yeah, we had, like, 99 plus. We're down to 49. We need to aggressively start recollecting our arrows. I was just shooting them and leaving them where they lay because I didn't care because we had so many. And now I'm starting to see that the gravy train is drying up, right? It's rolled into the station empty. And that cannot be. Alright, I know what the game wants me to do, but can I just, like, hop over this and not play the game's game? I'm sure there was some other alternative route, but we're already defying the game at every turn. Where's one of those new spells that we got? Fire Shield? Base Ring of Fire Shield. Yeah, can we equip that? What was the other one? We had one that's just like a regular shield, right? I can't remember what it was called. But, take me out of here. Wait, no, that's not it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. So these are just like active effects. Okay, I see. I see. All right. I'm with you now. I follow. So, but we did get like a protect spell that just casts a shield. And we got a fire shield spell as well. Unless that's what we just looked at. What are you? You're the Night Eye. All right, fine. Cast protect. And let's go. We're sprinting our way to the top. I think we have 30 seconds with that shield. I'm assuming it doesn't count when you're in the menus. Unless it do. In which case, that's unfortunate. What? This is unusual. The layout is already a little bit confusing, but that's fine. Up to the top we go. Is the shield is still up. I can see it in the bottom left there. We've never had a locked door in one of these before. Put that shield back on, baby. Put that shield back on. Oh, heavens! Oh, good gosh! Okay, no, this one, they were prepared. I guess they knew we'd figure out the meta. They were ready for it. They were ready for us to figure out the meta. They've got explosives rigging this place and everything. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Just keep running, though. Why are all the doors locked? I guess they must have figured out that there's a brave adventurer going around tearing down these towers. And they're doing everything in their power to prevent us from, like, making our way up the towers. Which, I mean, good for them, honestly, but still. I don't care for it much. Put that spell back up. Just keep it refreshed. Oh, Lord, that's the closest look we've ever gotten at one of these things that we keep running past and not fighting. I do not like them. I do not like them, Sam, I am. Not going to make the mistake of leaving this room early. We're going to go as high to the fleshy ceiling as we can on this spiral staircase, sprinting like a mad woman, and then all the way around the side as far as we can. Nope. Recast that shield, baby. Where's the door? Is this cannot be the dead end. Where's the door? There's always a door. Is there not a door here? Where's this take us? I don't know. It said Lust Keep. I don't know what that is. Oh, heavens. It's back at the top. Here's where it is. There's the door. Woohoo! Let's go! Mid-swing. We should probably look at healing ourselves here in a minute. Oh, here we are. Okay, we made it to the fleshy roof. Duck, dodge, and weave. Just duck, dodge, and weave. We've got this. If we find a fleshy sack, we might want to have a look inside of it. It's been a while since we've gotten loot from it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is that a spider woman? What is that? Unfortunately, yeah, it is a spider woman. Where's Jake Yates leave the chat? Oh, I can't believe he left the chat. He's going to miss this. Expert Calcinator? Taking that. Those seem to be worth quite a bit. Let's go! Big ol' rings of fire. Bring that shield back up. We're not going to die like this. We're not gonna die here. We're close to escaping. Just shoot a random arrow into the abyss. Hope for the best. I closed the Oblivion Gate outside Breville. I should speak to the Count about sending aid to Bruma now that Breville is no longer directly threatened. Let's go. Beautiful liberation. Oh! At first when I looked out there, I thought that was a statue of a head, and now that I see it is. A statue of two, even. That's unpleasant, and I don't like it. I don't want to be looking at that. This isn't the blacksmith out here, is it, by chance? Welcome to Breville. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a lovely place. A big fan of it, right, Armored Old Nag? It's nice to see it by the full light of the day. I mean, it's a little rainy and overcast, but even so. Nice to see it by the full light of the day.
Can you spare a coin?
I cannot spare a coin right now. Can't you see I'm in a rush? He got his clothes back. I do appreciate they just leave the bodies lying around, though. It's nice. Every time you run past a corpse, it tells a story of an adventure that took place there. Who are you? Wait a minute.
Good to see you.
Tidings, citizen.
He looks awfully similar to that guy's son from the previous quest, but why would he be here? He had a different name as well. But why would he be here? I guess maybe he's been sent on some sort of a mission. I'm trying to imagine now if it had been him. Some sort of diplomatic mission.
It was you that closed that Oblivion Gate.
It was me.
That was a brave thing to do.
It was. Have you considered sending aid to Bruma?
Thank you for closing the Oblivion Gate that was threatening Breville. I will send my guard captain, Viera Laris, to Bruma's aid.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I've sent Captain Laris to Bruma. She is one of my best soldiers. I'm glad to be able to help defend the heir to the throne.
That's what we want to hear. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
You too.
You too. All right. There's another town.
Greetings.
Knocked out. 2 remaining. I think we're going to get this done today, which is what I wanted to do when I started the stream. Wanted to get this knocked out so that we can be ready to defend the Cloud Keep. Well, and I guess Bruma, primarily. It's aid for Bruma, not aid for the Cloud Keep. But let's be honest, if Bruma falls, the Cloud Keep won't be long behind.
Hello.
The Blades can't defend it forever. Bruma, full of its citizens and civilians, is a great bumper between Oblivion and the Cloud Keep. And between... Well, then again, though, but Martin is like wanting to fight on the front lines. The bozo. Don't know what he's got planned there. Well, now we want to head south to the next town, which is, it looks like an equal distance to the Imperial City, actually. We don't have to do this, by the way. We can get to Leyawen by just fast-traveling to Leyawen. But that feels cheap. We want to go properly. Come on, Armored Old Nag. You can do this. There you go. Atta girl. How do we actually have to, how do I get around town? How do I get to the backside of the city? That is a troll. I like that the trolls just kind of walk around like apes. It kind of makes them seem like they're just a type of primate. Which, I mean, I guess they would be, wouldn't they? A troll. Makes sense. I can see how that would work out. We're going to leave them be. They're not going to follow us forever, and even if they do, there will be Imperial guards on the road. They'll deal with it. I like that it's looking more and more like Elsewhere the further south we go, because we are bordering Elsewhere at the moment. What's happening here? Is this a hunter? Are you after the deer? What are you? Oh, heavens, it's a bandit! Get him! Get him, troll! Wreck him! Love these lovely little interactions here. Yeah, fight each other! No! They get distracted. I do like that the bandit was just chasing the deer, though. That was lovely. Maybe not sensible. Maybe it didn't quite check out. Oh dear, here comes another one. Okay, the roads are full of trolls. This is worse than Reddit out here. Come on, let's get going. Are they going to stop and fight each other? The other one's trying to go back. He wandered too far away from his spawn point. He's trying to return. What is this? This is a bear. I think this is an honest-to-goodness bear. Okay, what happens here? They're all just going to keep chasing me together now. I would love for the bears to fight the troll, or for the bear to fight the trolls, but I don't think that's going to happen. What is that? Hold on. Wait, what was that up there? Is that a goblin? I think that was a goblin. No, it's just another bandit. Come on, let's go. We let him get too close. This is the problem. I want to go on a journey because I want to know what's between these places. I want to actually see these different sort of cities and these different roads and sort of explore the wilderness a little bit. Does it matter if I branch off here? No, I'm supposed to. Yeah, there's a bridge up ahead we need to cross if we're going to get to our destination. I don't feel like I'm really experiencing the game and seeing all it has to offer if I'm not riding through it, at least my first time somewhere. It's an interesting choice to have fast travel be available to places you've never gone before. I definitely think that's an interesting choice. I wouldn't mind if it was like Skyrim's sort of early fast travel mechanic, where you can just find a guy and ride on his wagon to different cities. I just think being able to instantly teleport somewhere you've never been to before is a bit too much for me. These guys, I think, are going to follow me all the way there. The bear lost interest. The bandit lost interest. These guys are still hot on my tail, which is a little nutty. I can't believe it. But they're sticking with me. Do you reckon... They sound ridiculous as well, stomping about. Ka-chong, ka-chong, ka-chong. Should we follow the road? Should we just go off-road? We know what we need to do is head south towards this marker. If we just point ourselves straight south, would that not be faster? We're also passing, like, Fort No More. Oh. Yeah, I get it. Okay. The title is a pun. Fort No More. What I love is that I know at any moment I can just turn around and we'll get the sounds back. Ka-chong, ka-chong, ka-chong. What are you? Oh, you're kind of good looking. You want to deal with those guys for me? They're not supposed to be here. They're from a different ecosystem. Aren't you supposed to be protecting the trees or something? They seem like they'd be troublesome for trees. Do I need to concern myself with this bridge? No. Although we could cross the bridge. It's all ultimately leading to the same place. We're so close. We just got to keep going south. I say we're so close. I think from where we started, we're a little over halfway. There's an Oblivion Gate right there. It's definitely not the one that I think is going to be associated with this city. Ka-chong, ka-chong, ka-chong. Yeah. What? Here's the problem, though. When we get to town, if there aren't guards who come out and deal with these guys, I'm going to have to deal with them. Otherwise, they'll kill my horse. I know that they will. Okay? They're not even really after me. They are after my horse, and I know that. I know that about them. Why have they not lost interest? How far are they willing to pursue me? What is this, Water's Edge? This is just some town. Or a settlement of some kind? Do people live here? There's no one here right now. Hello? Does anyone want to deal with a troll? Like, there's sheep here. Go eat the sheep or something. I didn't even do anything to them. It's not like I antagonized them in any kind of way. Oh, this guy. This is the guy. It's gonna be this guy. Hey, buddy! Pal, up ahead! Render me aid! Yes! We're gonna get off and we're gonna help him. Although I don't think he needs our help. He might need our help.
Take that!
Ugh, so it turns out they were really easy to defeat. And we probably should have just stopped and dealt with them sooner. It's okay, though. We got the troll fat out of it. We made ourselves look good in the eyes of the Empire by helping one of its legionnaires wandering about. And I completely forgot that we should probably go ahead and equip our fire abilities again. But we'll keep shield on. We'll keep shield on. We'll need it because we're about to go into another Oblivion portal. We know this to be true, right? We know the system. We know how this works. We're about to go in another portal. It's going to be what happens. We've got no say in the matter. Well, it's going to be that one. Based on distance to town and location of portal, that's going to be the one. There's a part of me that's tempted to just go ahead in there and destroy it now. But what if it isn't? We've tried that before, and it ended up not being the correct portal. And what if that happens again? But it's so close. It's so close to the city. It's got to be. Listen, maybe we're wrong. But I feel a great deal of confidence in saying, let's just preemptively go close this portal. I gotta deal with all these crabs first, because they'll get my horse. I don't see them at the moment. I know that they're down there, though. There they are. Oh, gosh darn you. There we go. Got to retrieve the arrows. Cannot be leaving those lying about. What is that noise? Horse, you good? Okay, stay up there, horse. Okay, we've never fought one of these before. I guess we're doing it now. It's a Daedroth. It's a big crocodile. Let's be honest about what we're fighting here. It's a crocodile with legs. All crocodiles have legs. It's got big legs is what it's got. It's a crocodile that's gone wrong is what it is. Cast our shield. Get up, run. Run, run. It hits really hard is what we're learning. It hits very hard. It is very dangerous. It spits fire. This is definitely a creature of Oblivion. What do you got on you? You got anything useful? You got its tooth. We're taking that with us, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Now, hold on. Okay. I'm immediately changing my mind. 2 portals that close to town? What are the odds? What are the odds that we're going to pick the wrong one? Of the 2 portals, this seems like the one that would present the biggest issue. It's got a demon bridge leading across the river. But what if it's that one? We're going to... Listen, we're going in. We're going in. We're going to... If it's not the one that needs to be closed for the quest, I'll be very disappointed. I feel like we've wasted our time. We're going to close this one, though. Maybe we close them both, right? If we sprint to the top... We've seen this layout before. We're familiar with it. It's the big tower in the middle. You go sprint around the side here. Cast that shield. Get that shield going again. I'm not sure if we get XP every time we cast the shield. I would like to think so. Alright. Hopefully we don't have to pick any locks in this one. We'll probably have to pick locks in this one, let's be honest with ourselves. That's going to happen. Just going to run through here, trigger all the traps behind us and everything. Don't we have a spell to restore fatigue? Didn't we get one of those? We definitely don't have it equipped at the moment. We probably should. Nope. Excuse me. Slip right past you there, bud. Slip past you, too. Oh, no. Well, okay, we definitely got hit. Apparently our apparel is broken, which is unfortunate. So we'll have to run to town and get that. But we just got our apparel repaired earlier. So I don't know what could have hit us so hard that it instantly broke it. Oh, we've already made it to the top. See? This took no time at all. Duck and weave, duck and weave. Get the sigil stone. See what's inside of the fleshy sack. Take it all. Prepare to, like, give a final defense against these guys. We're just kind of burning arrows, though, because we're not going to be able to get them back. Because we're definitely not defeating him. Oh, jeez, yeah. That was just a waste of time. It felt like the right thing to do, though. I didn't want to stand there and just, like continue ducking and weaving. Should we just go ahead and close that other one next door as well? Should we just go ahead and jog across the way there and just go ahead and close that one, too? Just in case. Because if we go inside and he tells us, hey, I can't send aid while there's a portal outside the city, I'm going to be furious. But if I close both of them, the likelihood of that happening is essentially 0. Oh, also there's someone dead here. Uh-oh. The City Watch died trying to close this one. That's not good. Yeah, this is probably the one that's related to the quest. If there's city guards standing outside, I think it's a fair bet to say that this is the one they tried to close. And it didn't go over well. Judging from the dead horse, the dead guy. Can I make that jump? No. Oh. I mean, I died. Instantly. But it wasn't instant. And I might very well have been able to survive that if I just started, like, spamming health potions, you know? What if I casted shield on myself? Hold on, I want to try that again. I'm not convinced this is something we can't do. Oh, well. Listen, I don't want to talk about that. Okay, that was not... That didn't matter. Okay. Wait, that didn't count. Hold on. No, that's fine. Okay, jump across this one. Let's save scum this. Let's set our save literally right there. And then we just got to make this jump right here. I reckon we can do it. Okay, maybe we can't. But what if instead of dying, we open this back up, okay? We go back in here. We find a potion of cure, right? Of restore health or whatever. Do we have any health potions? Let's see. Fatigue, disease, light. Do we have any health potions? Oh, potion of healing right there. Okay, we'll take a couple of those. Okay, no, I don't think we're actually swimming inside of the lava. I don't think that's working, unfortunately. So, it seems like what we're going to have to do is go find an underground passage that takes us beneath the lava. As frustrating as that is, I really don't want to. Yeah, put the shield up. Get back across here. Don't let him get you. Don't let him get... Okay, well, he got us. It's probably going to be this passage literally right here. I do hear the thing making all the twirly-whirly noises behind us. I think it's a mine. I think we got away from it, though. We've been in here before. We know what this is. We know there's nothing useful. Let's just sprint. Mad dash. Mad dash through the mine. Look out for the dinosaurs. Forgot to go get our armor repaired. Probably need to do that in town before we go talk to the leader. No big deal. Nope, this is fine. That's what we wanted. We wanted to go deeper. We like going deeper. Deeper is good. Deeper is ideal. This is the way out. This is going to take us to a different cave. We're completely lost, by the way. I'm sprinting at such a speed that I have no idea where we are relative to any entrances or exits. And if we're just going in a big circle, we're never going to find our way back out. I hope that you all realize that and are prepared for this, to be in here for the long haul. If we just hold the right wall, eventually we'll get somewhere. That said Oblivion Cave, that's just not an Oblivion Cave. This is where we want to be. I'm pretty sure we've done it somehow. Impressive, I'd say. And now we just got to get up here to the entrance. We definitely need to check on whether or not we've got that spell to increase our endurance. I think extra endurance might actually be more useful than a spell to increase our defenses that we keep forgetting to pop. We need to keep that one popped every 30 seconds. Where's the gate? This is probably going to be one of those where what the game wants us to do is go into one of the other towers to either side and then cross the bridge to get in here. But are you going to tell me there's actually just no front door to this place? Can I not cheese my way up these rocks? I feel like I probably could. Come on. Come on. We got the abilities of Cheddar here. We can do this. Hello. Oh, heavens! I was trying to find, like, a good place to get, like, a purchase with my legs, but I don't think it's going to work. Fine! We'll go to the... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. We're going to die. Don't get hit by anything. There you go. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Listen, we're gonna try to be a little bit more tactical this time, and we're not gonna just throw ourselves off of things until we're dead. Okay, we've made it out. Let's just go to the base of this tower. We're not stopping to fight anything. We know we don't have to, okay? All of the bad guys trying to attack us are just a distraction. All right, the game is trying to trick us into thinking we have to go along with its mechanics. We don't. We know better. We've conquered the game. We know that the true Oblivion maneuver is to just keep running. When you're in Oblivion, you just keep running. You never stop. I got there. I looked around. I said, wow, everyone is stationary. Why aren't they running? That's the trick right there. I turned to JD and I said, look at everyone standing still. Why aren't they running? We started running. We are the best runners. We run so well. We're running faster than anyone. You should see us run right now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make our way up to the top at a full sprint, and it's going to be heavens help me. Maybe there's limits to how much running you want to do. Is that literally me falling? Is that what that save is? Is that save me mid-fall? Is that what's happening there? We could go back to the other save from 10 seconds before that, but I have to see if that's what this save is. No, it was an optical illusion. Good. Although maybe that would be kind of funny as well, right? So this is going to go all the way to the top here where maybe there's something useful, right? Like there might be a body in here. Oh, yeah, that is useful. It's going to restore some health here. What do? A gate control. There was a closed gate outside. My idea was just to try to jump around it somehow. But opening the gate's probably the better move. It's going to let us slip right through. Not going to have to do any sort of maneuvering. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, like we talked about before, though, we know what to do here. Big tower is going to be the one with the beam of light in the middle. We're just waiting. Pepperthorn whistle can confirm. Big gate there. Now we just got to make our way upstairs. Oh, dear. Okay, there's another blood fountain there. That's useful. Hello. Don't mind me. Heading to the Dark Salvation, or whatever that was called. Okay. Now we just sprint. It's a simple game of sprinting, avoiding traps, occasionally resting from sprinting so that you don't run out of all your stamina, because that would be detrimental. And, just tapping the end of my hat here, and remembering to cast our protective spell for all the good in the world it does us. Don't shoot me with fire. It's uncalled for aggression. I'm a chill gal. Pippa Thornwhistle is just here. I'm a tourist more than anything. I'm definitely not here to steal your sigil stone and close your gate. Okay, that's not... If you think that's what this is, you quite honestly have misread the situation, okay? You think that's believable? Do you think we got away with that? Do you think they heard that and they believed it? Oh, good. We made it to the fleshy roof. This is always the most thrilling part of the adventure. This is the part where it can all go horribly, horribly wrong. You take the Daedra Tooth. Well, I don't know why there's a... Oh, dear. The Crocs are here. Oh, no. Spider Women. It's the Spider Women. Open that sigil stone. What do we got? Ooh, weakness to shock tome. Take that. We'll probably read it and learn something. No. We've learned our lesson about wasting arrows here. Bring back up the shield. Just keep ducking and weaving. Just keep dodging. Don't you dare. Stop it. Just one little shimmy to the side. Last possible second. That's 2 portals closed. Oh dear. Run away. Where is town? Get me inside of town. Hello? This direction? Yes. Let's go inside. We've closed 2 Oblivion portals. Now, in the past, we've come across towns with more than 2. We came across a town with 4 Oblivion portals outside their gates. I think these are the only 2. I think it's a fair wager that we've done it. All right? I think it's probably safe to say that once we get inside here...
Hello there.
I think we're probably good to go. I think that there's no more gates outside. Are we tracking the quest properly? Is this where we need to go? Oh, right by the entrance. No, that's the gate to Cyrodiil. What quest am I currently tracking? Allies for Bruma. Yeah, Bruma. There we go. Sometimes you just have to give it a little refresher before it starts working. Now it's late at night, and I'm sure that the Count or whoever runs this place is probably in bed. But we are a master lockpick, so I have no bones about sneaking into their room and waking them up. Although there is a grain on the map, which suggests to me that maybe they are actually just out and about. Maybe they're having a rough go of things. No, they're definitely back here, right? The basement, not where we want to be. Hello! Are y'all having some kind of a discussion in here? Who's in charge? You! You look like you're the boss.
Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine, Count Leowin. You are a stranger to me, but, well...
I've destroyed the Oblivion
portals.
portals.
You would like to do a service for County Leowin.
I mean, it depends. I need aid for Bruma.
Well, with the Oblivion Gate near Leowin closed...
Yay!
Immediate threat...
Yes! We did it!
We'll do as you ask. Let no one say Leowin did not do its part to uphold the Empire.
Oh my god. Wait a minute. I just saw something. You folks, hold on. Let me I'm gonna show you something real quick. See that cat behind me? It's giving me some kind of dead-eyed expression. I don't care for it. I don't care for that at all.
Farewell.
Bye. Alright, well, we came here, we saw, we conquered. We did a service to the city. It felt a lot faster, even though we did 2 portals back-to-back, probably because we didn't go through the rigmarole of going inside and talking to them first. We kind of saved that. So now there's only 1 left to close, so those are the 2 gates. He said by the east gate. Honestly, either of these could have been considered near the gates of the city. And we didn't check over here. There could have been some more over there that we didn't see. But there we go. Last place left is the capital itself. So let's, again, reselect the quest, even though it should be No, hold on. Let's reselect the quests. And... Hold on, wait, which one is it? The defensive... I should tell the Countess of Bruma that Martin will meet... No, hold on. Defense of Bruma. Martin will meet her at the... What? Is that it? It's not defensive Bruma. I thought it was, the aid of Bruma. Wait, it wanted me to go to the Empire. Is it the case that I could have just gone to the Imperial City and at that point finished it? Allies for Bruma. It's done. I guess. It's in the completed quest line. Well, what did I need to go to the Imperial City for, then? I'm wondering if we could have just gone to the Imperial City and asked them for aid instead of asking everyone else and saved a bunch of time. And now that we've asked everyone else instead, that's no longer an option. It feels like that could be the case.
Respect for the Imperial Palace by keeping your voice
That's
down.
probably the case. Get me inside of here. Let's go see if we can find someone in the council we can talk to. We're probably wasting our time. It seems like the job is done.
Please show your respect for the Imperial Palace.
We tried breaking into this place once, you might remember. And it didn't go over well for us because we had a really low-level lockpick. And we also tried to, like, steal keys from people, and we weren't very good at it at all. I think it was this guy as well.
All citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first 2 floors.
Of course, yes, on the first 2 floors. Is just another guard. Well, if I scurry up there now, and I crouch, and I'm unseen, and I do a save in case we cook this, this lock cannot be picked. Oh.
Please show your respect for the Imperial Palace by keeping your voice down.
No, I got the key, though. Wait, no, I have a key. I got a key from that guy. Is it not the right key? Imperial Palace key. I've got 2 of them now.
All citizens are welcome in the Imperial
Is it genuinely a different key? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, then that's unfortunate.
All citizens are welcome.
I don't think there's anything we actually need to do here, you know? Now that I have a key, though, can I just open that door at the front? I know those 2 guards are standing there. They'd probably attempt to stop me. You open the door with the Imperial Palace key. Well, they're not doing anything about it. But also, there's no one here. So what was the point? I guess we'll go. I'll head back out. We did it. We got all of the allies for Bruma. We knocked it out. Very happy about that. And now we can head back up north and talk to the Countess about what Martin has planned, which is quite honestly, a disaster in the making, in my opinion. I don't know how this is going to end. We're going to intentionally allow them to open a mega gate to attack Bruma so that I can go inside. Martin's going to defend the city, you know, the heir to the Empire.
What's going on with
the
you?
literal, like, that's so dumb. I don't care how he feels like he's this, he's got to prove himself or whatever in order to be the Emperor or what have you. It's still a terrible, terrible idea. Because if he dies, there's no one else, right?
Welcome back.
Greetings.
Hi.
What news from Cloud Ruler
He's
Temple?
got a dumb plan. Battle plans.
Desperate plan indeed. This prince? Emperor? Martin would risk my whole city to gain a great sigil stone?
I mean, he's risking his own life and therefore the world as well. But we must recover the amulet.
This is the only way to stop this invasion from Oblivion?
No, there's probably other ideas. This is the first one we came
You are
up
the
with.
first person to speak of victory against these Daedra. This war seemed hopeless to me. But what else was there to do but hold on and wait for a hero to arise to save us? And now it seems there is an heir to the throne after all, hidden at Cloud Ruler Temple. And perhaps a hero as well?
Martin waits at the chapel.
You avoid answering my question. Very well. Don't think I doubt you. The rulers of Bruma have long had dealings with Cloud Ruler Temple. We know whom they serve. I will meet Martin at the chapel. When all is ready, I will order my men to stop closing the gates and prepare for battle.
Milady.
Has that been happening? Have they been closing gates in my absence? What's up, Tolgan?
The Countess has received word from Cloud Ruler Temple that grave matters are afoot. Nothing else concerns her at the moment.
All right, then. Very well. Where's the quest prompting us next? I told the Countess of Martin's plan. She reluctantly agreed and is going to meet Martin at the Chapel of Talos. When I am ready for battle, I should inform the Countess. Well, folks, I think that pretty much wraps it up for here. I think this was a great stream. We had a lot of fun. Core Cobb, great name again. Thank you for subscribing. Jake and Gilliam, thank you for chatting, as well as SF456. Thank you as well for chatting. I appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you folks all did as well. And until the next stream, God bless all of you. And I'll see you later.
Prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
Go on. It seems Somerset.